Good morning, I'm Isaiah Jacob. The Guardians continue to roll, cruising past the Astros 8-1 yesterday. Cleveland hasn't missed a beat despite losing Jose Ramirez to a fractured hand. It was Travis Bazzana stepping up for Cleveland yesterday, going 4 for 4 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. They'll look to keep the momentum going this afternoon in Houston with first pitch set for 2:10. Down in Cincinnati, the Reds put together one of their best performances of the season, hammering the Yankees 10-2 on the road. They'll go for the series win today with a 1:35 first pitch. Pre-game coverage begins at 1:05 right here on The Fan. And at the U.S. Open, Wyndham Clark is in command heading into the final round. Clark fired a 66 yesterday to build a 6-shot lead, the largest 54-hole advantage at the tournament in 19 years. He's chasing a second career major championship as the final round gets underway this afternoon. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Live and local, it's time for Fan Sports Sunday. If the weekend is a big desert for sports talk, think of this show as an oasis.
Yes, here we go.
Come drink from our pool of hot takes as you quench your thirst with. I thought I was going somewhere, but I'm not. So let's just start the show.
Oh, yeah. Cole Martinez, Jacob Reimer, Isaiah Jacob is your combination today. Happy Sunday to you. Happy first Father's Day to Jacob Reimer.
Hey, thanks.
And I'm so
and
glad.
to all the fathers out there.
Yeah. But you're the star today.
Oh, okay.
The first fathers.
The first fathers. So
You're new to this.
the founding fathers.
Yes, this is a founding Father's Day for you.
Yes, absolutely.
And I am so glad to see you.
I
Because
am
for a
very glad to
second
see
there,
you,
I
Cole.
did not think I was going to.
I don't think I'm more happy to see you because I was stressing this morning a little bit. That's for sure.
Yeah, so you pitched a topic to us at some point within the past, I don't know, month and a half, whatever, at some point where you're like, I had car troubles this week. I'm not a car guy. I know you like to BS around on the radio, so let's talk about it.
Yeah.
And unsurprisingly, we got to just so much BS that we never just got around to it. But it was a relatable topic because I've had my own car troubles. But when I get the phone call 40 minutes before the show of like, hey, I have a piece of my car just hanging off. I don't know if I can make it in today. And I'm looking at some of our topics and I'm like, some of these are like very Reimer specific topics.
100%.
Not that Isaiah couldn't have done it, but I was like, I was planning on starting the show asking you about the race yesterday.
Yeah.
And I get a phone call 40 minutes in where it's like, hey, I may be there, I may not be. And if I do show up, I kind of don't know what segment it's going to be in.
Yeah, I'm sorry
It's
for
okay. No.
letting your blood pressure spike before we get started here today.
I know. How rude are you? I got blood pressure issues in my family, man. Like,
no, I'm sorry.
it's going to get me at some point. I just didn't think it'd be at 27, but thanks to you.
I know. I'm sorry. So apparently something crept up on me on the road. I don't even recall running over something. It was just in a spot where like it was in a downslope and there's trees, there's shade, and something happened with a piece of
With trees and shade.
Yeah, something happened and
shade
I heard a
and more
noise on the
trees.
passenger side of my car and I pull into this church parking lot right up the road and see a little piece like the mud flap or whatever hanging off, and I was like, okay, what are we going to do now?
You powered through.
We powered through. We got here.
And now this
We're
is
here.
your third car incident in the last year, none of which deterred you from showing up and cracking jokes on the radio with me today.
Nope, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, it's not been a good run of me with cars, and I feel very bad for my car because like not that I'm like looking to sell, but like it just doesn't look good right now, and I feel bad for it. But like also like I feel like none of them are entirely my fault, I guess. Well, one, I was in an accident, like I got rear-ended, so that wasn't on me. But the first one, like I was coming home from a basketball game in February, and like I ran over a piece of like guardrail or something like that in the road. It wasn't guardrail, it was just something metal. But like in the highway, there was no lights around. It was literally just my headlights on the highway, which was crazy to begin with, that there's no overlights on the
Yeah,
highway.
when you can see debris on the road
Yes.
from like a mile away, and then you're like swerving, but you didn't have time to
like,
swerve.
it wasn't even. Yeah, it was literally just right up. Like right as I get up onto it, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
I just had to go over it, and it destroyed my front bumper. But we got that fixed. So
Okay,
we're all
so
good.
that was fixed.
Yeah.
Then what was the second time?
The car accident I was in, but I was fine.
Oh my.
The car, like I just got hit on the back, and like when I noticed it at first, it didn't look like there was any damage, but now like as we've gone over time, like the dents are showing and there's a little bit like the scratches are really popping, so I'm just like, okay, whatever, man.
Do you believe in jinxes?
Yes.
I don't, so I'm going to say this. I'm trying to make it out of June without getting a nail in my tire for the third month in a row.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. April.
3 months in a row?
No, I'm saying I'm trying to get out of June.
Oh, okay.
So I got, is this a 30-day month? 30? So I got 9 more days.
Yeah.
I got 9 more days to make it out of June because April and May got me. And I think I was talking to somebody in my apartment complex, and he's like, "Oh yeah, dude, I gotten 4 nails in my tires in the past year." I'm like, "What's going on?"
God. There's so much construction going on.
They think it's construction, and like the people are just leaving, being not careful. Actually, I was on a walk around my apartment complex, and I did see a nail on the road, and I went and threw it in the grass.
There you go.
And I hope someone's dog didn't get it,
or someone doesn't mow over it or something like that.
Yeah, and then it shoots right back out into the road. But I was walking in the parking lot, just like kind of doing laps around, and I'm like, I see a nail in the ground, and you know what? I passed over it, and I was getting upset, and then I'm like, I probably should have went and picked it up.
Yeah.
So I circled back, and I was looking like I lost a contact lens on the ground or something. But I'm like, I gotta find this nail because I know how it felt for me when I'm blowing out tires left and right.
Yeah.
And so,
hey, good Samaritan out of you.
Thank you.
You're helping somebody
that was
out
my
in the future.
because I knew how it felt for me.
Yes.
So I didn't want to put that on the next guy, even if I didn't like him.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I decided I got to go circle back, grab this nail, throw it in the grass, and then come what may at that point.
Yeah.
But I don't believe in jinxes, and so I have no problem saying out loud to the universe, even though the universe may be listening, I think I'm breaking my streak in June.
Oh, okay. I wanted to add the origins of the topic that I brought this up to you when we were going to talk about it a few weeks back. I almost knocked over my coffee there.
Yeah, because you presented it as I'm not a car guy. I responded with I'm not either. Isaiah's got a badass vehicle, by the way.
Yeah, he does.
The GMC.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's I pull up every time and I'm like, I think Isaiah Jacob might have one of the most impressive cars in our parking lot.
It's not a new GMC. It's like 2018, but I do
A Denali.
I do have a pass at the Moo Moo, so I take it and get it car washed pretty regularly.
There
So
you
it
go.
looks nice because it's clean.
Yeah. He's got a vehicle that like could withstand some terrain.
Okay.
But it's always crystal clear white.
Yeah.
So good for you for keeping your car clean.
So I went to get gas one day, and Laura was kind of fussing, was fighting sleep, so it took her for a car ride to get her to sleep and everything. And so I was like, okay, like we'll go up and get gas. I need to get gas anyways. And as I'm finishing at the pump, a guy next to me asks if I can help him jumpstart his car because his car just died right there. And I was like, yeah, I think I have some things. Like I'll check and see if I can help you out. And so I find him and I go to help him, and I'm like, I have no idea where these go. So you're going to have to do it yourself. And he's like, yeah, we're all good. I know what to do here. Just put the one on the positive, the one on the negative, and then we're good to go, and we'll try to start
He
it
looked
up.
at you and he thought, that's a resourceful guy right there.
Yes, absolutely.
So resourceful. Hey, by the way, Isaiah doesn't know this. I have the final piece of evidence that I need to suggest that you are not a former athlete.
Oh, my
Speaking
goodness.
of resourcefulness, you had a lapse in resource. Okay, Isaiah, let me tell you something. I get a text on
This is dumb.
Friday night.
This is
important.
This is so dumb.
This is important because the three of us who are on the show who had the basketball tournament that never should have been. But the three of us were teammates, and it didn't go very well. But we beat the old guys after Tyvus called a timeout after sitting on all of his timeouts in the other games. Anyway, I get a text on Friday night. Do you have a pair of running shoes?
I said, hey, you want to help a brother out?
You asked that, Reimer?
I asked that to Cole.
Jacob Reimer doesn't have tennis shoes, and he claims that he's a former college basketball player.
Okay, like the shoes that I'm wearing now, like, I mean, like I wouldn't consider them like running shoes, but like I feel like they're tennis shoes. But then I have some other ones that I just have off to the side that like I use to mow and every now and then. But like they don't have laces on them. They're not intent to have shoelaces. So like I had no ankle support when I was running yesterday because I just had nothing there. Couldn't tie them, couldn't tighten anything. So I'm just out running.
Okay, well, did you have fun?
I did. Me and Adam had a good time.
You and Adam Nicole ran
Nicole,
together to start.
Yes, we started together.
What was your distance? Because I know that the three options were the 1 mile.
We ran the 5K.
Okay, so
And without training, just hopped up and ran my first 5K ever.
really?
Yeah.
How the legs feel?
They are in a lot of pain. this morning. I'm very sore.
All right, who's in more pain, you or Tyvis Powell, who ran a 40 without stretching?
Oh, that's a good question. Tyvis looked good. He looked fine yesterday. I think I talked to him for a little bit, and like he felt like he was fine, happy to be there, and energetic. So like he didn't really like seem like he was like in a lot of pain or anything like that. Now I am kind of worried about Adam because now he did great in the 5K.
Did he finish the race this year?
Yes.
Because last year he did not.
Yes, he did. And
In fact, the only reason that I beat Eric Reeser in last year's race is because Eric Reeser started to run against traffic to go help Adam King, who was caught under a tree trying to not die.
we ran the first 2 miles without stopping. And then we like took a walk to like catch our like gain our like build it back up a little bit, catch our breath, and then we started again. But yeah, we were chugging along, and it looks like I did him dirty at the end too because I like pulled off on the track because I didn't know that I could go the full way without something else coming up, and so I stopped and walked for a little bit, just like a little like a quarter of it, and he kept running, and then I start running again to like finish strong here. And he's getting close to the finish line, and something in me, the adrenaline kicked in, and I just went full dead sprint, and I caught up to Adam and ended up beating him.
Nice. Oh, my gosh.
It was a photo finish, though. We were like right neck and neck.
You're like Dash at the end of The Incredibles.
Yes.
When he's looking up the stands on how fast should I go, and they're like,
Yes.
second place, but make it close. And he sprints up and starts beating like 6
So
kids.
make it close, make it tight.
That's you at the end.
You want to know what's even better, Cole?
What's that?
I was there doing digital stuff, doing videos and stuff, and I got to watch Adam and Reimer cross the finish line. And just about 4 seconds after they crossed the finish line, Tyler Danberg crossed the finish line. The only difference between the two of them, because you would think, right? Danberg behind them, right?
He ran the 10K, didn't he?
He did.
No way. That was what he did?
He did the 10K.
You said 4 seconds?
He was like, I mean, he was right behind you guys.
He was like right behind us.
I've said this on this show.
Oh my gosh,
Maybe
that's insane.
Maybe Isaiah remembers it. Maybe he
I
doesn't.
didn't know that.
That's
Yes.
embarrassing, dude.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, Reimer really beat Danberg?
I told
was
you.
standing there with Timmy, and Timmy goes, no, Danberg ran the 9.71.
Shout out to Tyler, man.
I know.
My goodness, he must have been getting it.
I've said this on this show. Tyler Danberg, I saw him one time out and about outside of work.
Okay.
I was helping my cousin, who had just graduated college, move into her apartment. I was helping her move in. She was actually moving into the same apartment complex that Tyler Danberg lives in. He's coming in from a jog. I'm like, that kind of looks like Tyler Danberg. His legs, sneaky jack.
Oh, no.
Tyler Danberg is 140 pounds soaking wet. And
A lot of it's in the legs, though.
all right, look, I was going to drop myself, and then I pump faked it. But I don't believe in that, so I just got to power through. I'll say what I was going to say. Tyler Danberg is 140 pounds soaking wet, and it's all below the waist.
We're going to need to cut that.
I know.
Yes.
We're going to need to cut that.
Yes, we are.
What was even better was I was doing videos, and one of the videos that I have on my phone is of Reimer and Adam King like surviving the final turn, and then I have Tyler Danberg who ran twice as far. He looked like he just started. He legitimately looks like he's like on a
He's a
leisurely
runner.
jog on the
these.
beach.
I
Like,
watched
he's not
these
even,
videos.
He's not even sweating.
That's very
He's
accurate.
floating, and King and Reimer are looking like they're
We're
like
fighting.
trudging through.
Hey, guys, you have fun?
That's
He like
crazy.
smiled and waved.
You had a great headband, by the way.
Thank you very much. I had to with the hair. I had to like with the flow and everything.
Yes,
I had
dude.
to
Hell
wear a
yeah.
headband. And it was one of those where you tie it in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, hey, we got games to play today. All right, and I have the greatest take of all time at noon.
Oh yes.
That's I'm promoting that. But Nicole Sheeran and Stefan Kreischer are going to come in the studio, hang out with us. That's going to be at 12:30, and so we're going to test them on 2-on-1. But we got to set a baseline, so we're going to see how you and Isaiah do 2-on-1 today. We're going to play the first game in the next segment, and also. I had a topic for a previous Fan Sports Sunday that I never got around to mentioning on the air, and thank God I didn't because it aged terribly. We'll talk about all that next. Stick around here in 97.1.
We used to have a billboard with our host's face on it, but only ugly people work here now.
You mama say you ugly, hey!
The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Everybody thinks they're a great driver. Outlaw Motor Speedway gives you the chance to prove it. Experience professional racing simulators, full motion rigs, and some of the world's iconic tracks right here in Grandview. Race your friends, join a league, or bring the office out for an unforgettable corporate event. And when the checkered flag drops, keep the night going with great food and drinks here or next door at Agave and Rye. Then climb back in the driver's seat and see who's got what it takes. Book your race today at outlawsimracing.com.
Common Man here for my friends at Care Heating and Cooling. Summertime napping season is upon us. What's that mean? Well, that means for me, a little nap on the leather couch. I got the ceiling fan on, but if that AC's not working properly, that nap turns into crap. Am I right? You got to make sure that AC's in tip-top shape, and the only people to call are my friends at Care Heating and Cooling. The message on their homepage says, we care about your comfort, because they do. If you're not comfortable in your own home, they start to get itchy and scratchy. Here's what you need to know about my friends at Care. They've won the Lennox Centurion Award for 17 years in a row. Now, if you're not in the biz, you don't know what that is, but I'm going to tell you, it's given to the top 5% of Lennox dealers in the country each year. Their service techs are the best in the business, and there's not a problem they can't solve, except maybe the meaning of life. They had no answer when I asked them. But think about living without central AC. Mess you up. My friends at Care also have easy online scheduling. CareHeatingandCooling.com. Care Heating and Cooling. Call 1-800-COOLING when you need a company you can trust.
Hey, it's Anthony Rothman, and for the longest time, I figured the less I did, the less I'd hurt. Well, I figured wrong. Something always happens, and when it does, I've always gone to Orthopedic One, Central Ohio's most trusted orthopedic practice. They rank number 1 in Ohio and top 5 in the nation for orthopedics. So whether you're struggling with ongoing pain or facing a sudden orthopedic injury, you can always schedule an appointment directly with their physicians. No referral required. Start with the specialists. Start at orthopedic1.com.
Welcome back to Yeah, That's a Pepper Thing. First up, we've got Harrison wrapping his Dr. Pepper in a tiny quilt so it feels at home. Oh, how tender. That's a Pepper Thing. And over to Becca, who's whispering affirmations to her can.
You're sweet. You're unique. You're the best thing I ever poured over ice.
She swears it makes it taste better. It's not a science thing, but it's a Pepper Thing. Why do they all do it? All for that sweet, delicious, truly one-of-a-kind taste of Dr. Pepper. It's a Pepper Thing.
Maybe it was a family vacation or a school field trip. But there you were, standing in awe at a national park. We are the National Park Foundation, and together with you, we're creating a future where every person, every generation, gets their chance at an unforgettable moment. Today, tomorrow, forever. Learn more at nationalparks.org/foundation.
Grilling season starts now at Billiards Plus. Shop top-of-the-line grills and turn every cookout into a win. Then bring the fun inside with pool tables, shuffleboard, and more. Everything for the ultimate game room. Billiards Plus. Grills, games, and good times. Online or on Dublin Center Drive in Dublin.
Veterans and active duty service members. When your call to service ends, your mission doesn't have to. Go from GI to IT in just a few months at My Computer Career. Prepare for a high-demand career in cybersecurity, protecting people, systems, and institutions from real cyber threats. Cyber warriors are needed now. Will you answer the call? Go to mycomputercareer.edu/CWP to learn more. That's mycomputercareer.edu/CWP, an elite CompTIA certification partner. VA education benefits are available to those who qualify.
America wouldn't be America without Ohio. So this year, while we celebrate our nation's 250th year, let's also celebrate Ohio's vital role in our nation's past, its present, and its future. At America250ohio.org, you'll find events from engaging talks on history to Ohio-related movies to memorable drives around the state. There's so much to discover. So what are you waiting for? This celebration begins at America250ohio.org. Sponsored by the Ohio History Connection, aired by the OAB and this station.
Hey friends, you could win unmatched views of the match during the Twin Peaks Go for Goal giveaway, all presented by Michelob Ultra and Casamigos. Visit TwinPeaksSoccer.com to enter for your chance to win by June 14th. Twin Peaks, eats, drinks, scenic views.
Hi, I'm Kathy McPhee. Animals have always had my heart, and that is why I'm a proud supporter of American Humane Society. Over the years, I have filled my home with rescue pets. I adopted my sweet Wilma as a senior dog. Some of my most cherished memories are with her. American Humane Society has been protecting animals for 150 years. Your support can save lives. Join us in helping animals in need at AmericanHumane.org.
The Reds are on the Fan's family of stations all season long. If you don't listen, Terry Francona will ride his scooter to your house and yell at you. Your home of the Reds. The Fan, the Fan 2, and the Fan 3. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll see a filtered sunshine situation for most of the day today, but then those clouds steadily increase later on. Highs are in the upper 70s to around 80. Any showers should get going after sunset. Overnight, rain and thunderstorms are likely. Could be a couple local downpours. Mid-60s for a low. Mid-70s on Monday. Mostly cloudy skies with a scattered shower and storm continuing. For the Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
There's nothing Bo Bishop can't do well, except find competent co-hosts. Bishop and Friends.
Weekdays from 9 to noon.
The Fan. We firmly believe it's appropriate to tailgate before a youth soccer game. You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday.
So after reviewing the tape, word on the street is Tyler Danberg actually shaved off half of a mile by accidentally missing a turn.
Apparently.
And just powering through. See, he was so far ahead of everybody that he couldn't just run with the pack.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so technically he finished 5 seconds after you and half a mile despite running basically double the distance. Just to be technical.
That's actually crazy. But also the definition of epitome of brutality. Right there.
Look, we'll talk college basketball in the next segment, okay?
Okay, sorry.
It was like a weirdly newsy week for Ohio State basketball.
It really was.
We will let Jacob Reimer geek out over that in the next segment. But first, we got to play a game. All right, we're playing 2-on-1. We'll play game 1 in this segment. And then we'll do game 2 in the next segment. And then if there needs to be game 3, we'll do that later on.
If I can make it in this segment.
All right. 2-on-1, you two against me. Jacob Reimer, you are the team captain, which means I only accept answers from you.
Okay.
Now, Isaiah can help you all he wants to, but you are the one who is actually submitting the answers yourself. Okay? And I will only accept answers once you submit them, because I don't want to just, you float, float an idea, and then I go, oh, you're wrong. You're like, I was just thinking.
You got to say lock it in.
That's right. That's exactly right, because you got to think out loud. All right. This is either going to be really easy, or this is going to be something that starts easy and gets progressively hard.
At conferences again?
No. Name 10 athletes who wore the jersey number 5. And I will also say you cannot repeat colleges because those rosters turn over way too quickly.
Can it be any sport?
Yep.
Oh, so I can't do like Braxton and Garrett Wilson.
No, you only get one of them. You only get one per sport per college.
Oh my gosh, and there's so many good number 5s at North Carolina. I could just start ripping.
Well, you only get credit for one of them.
I know. How many do I get again?
Name 10 athletes who wore the jersey number 5.
Okay.
I think you can do this by yourself, Reimer.
Braxton Miller, lock it in.
Braxton Miller's correct.
Marcus Page at North Carolina, lock it in.
I'll take your word for it.
That's 100% fact.
Marcus Page, point guard from UNC.
Okay. Now, what?
We already got a pause.
Is this a crazy pull to say Josh Smith for Atlanta Hawks wore number 5?
He did wear number 5.
Josh Smith, that's actually crazy. That's my third guess.
I do. See? Josh Smith, Atlanta Hawks. Did he win a dunk contest?
Yes, I think
he was
so.
in a dunk contest.
I think so.
He was the number 1 recruit in the country and passed on Indiana to go straight to the NBA.
Felt a little risky pretty early on.
I know.
Yeah, we're going Josh Smith number 3. See, I told you. This sounds really easy, and then once you get into it, it starts to get difficult really quickly.
J.R. Smith with Cleveland, number 5.
J.R. Smith was number 5, I think, everywhere.
That's true.
But it doesn't matter. If it was only one team, that still counts.
Yeah.
So J.R. Smith, I locked it in for you, even though you didn't tell me to. So you're 4 for 4.
Johnny Bench, the Reds, was 100% number 5.
Johnny Bench is correct.
Isaiah, you got any?
I can give you.
You can do this by yourself. He's halfway there. Isaiah, you got any for him?
I've got Anthony Walker for the Cleveland Browns.
Anthony Edwards, 2. So, yes, Anthony Walker and Anthony Edwards.
Who the hell is Anthony Walker?
Linebacker.
Goodness gracious. Now I'm trying to think of number 5s outside of Ohio State.
You are at 7.
And North Carolina. Trying to think of some other colleges. I'm drawing a blank, man. I really am.
Ha! I told you.
Donovan McNabb. No, lock it in. Lock
juicy.
it in. Lock
I think you could do it with just quarterbacks alone. Come on.
That's true.
Well, I was hoping you didn't pick up on that trend. It's about to get a lot easier.
I don't know. I'm blanking. I can't. Oh my gosh. What do you got? Do you have any?
How about our guy, Joe Flacco for the Baltimore Ravens?
Yep, lock that in. Joe Flacco.
You are at 9. However,
Okay.
I'm going to lose this round. That's okay. I usually go easy first round, hard second round, and then kind of a toss-up in the third round to kind of even it out.
Kevin Garnett. Lock
There you
that
go.
in. Yeah.
All right, you got me.
This is the most wild number 5 rankings because there's probably so many better ones. Those were just random ones that came to my head.
All right, here's the 10. No strikes. You made it all the way through. Name 10 athletes who wore jersey number 5. You came up with Braxton Miller, Marcus Page, Josh Smith, J.R. Smith, Johnny Bench. I'll take Isaiah's word for it on Anthony Walker. I can't swear that I've heard of him. And is he a current Browns linebacker?
That is a pretty generic name.
He was on the team last year.
Okay, if it's not, let's see, if it's not J.O.K., it's not Schwessinger. Carson Schwessinger might be your best player now, by the way.
He's
I love that dude. He's really good. Anthony Edwards absolutely wears 5. Donovan McNabb did. Joe Flacco did. And Kevin Garnett did. So there are your 10. All right. So that's game 1.
There we go.
You take game 1. We'll do game 2 in the next segment. So the topic that I was going to bring up on a previous Fan Sports Sunday that we never actually got to, and thank God we didn't, I was going to ask the question, is Victor Wembanyama too likable to ever become hateable? Then the NBA Finals happened, and now he's become like public enemy number 1 for a litany of reasons. So one of the reasons being he's got away with multiple potential flagrant fouls, so people think that he's being officiated differently.
And the crazier one was in the series before the Thunder when the question kind of came about because we thought like, oh, he beat the Thunder. Like, yes, this is awesome. Like, is he too likable? But yeah, it came in the Minnesota series when he had that like nasty elbow to Naz Reid, I think.
Yes,
yeah,
100% correct about that. And so that was one. The obviously throwing Jalen Brunson to the ground in the NBA Finals is one that's kind of burned into everybody's memory.
Yep.
When they were down 3-1, and I don't even think this is the biggest deal in the world, but he said like everybody knows we're going to come back,
and then they lose,
and then they lose the next game. But that was one where you could make the argument that when he said everybody knows that we're going to do it, he could have been talking about everybody in the San Antonio building.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I'm not going to begrudge an athlete for thinking that they can overcome. Like, you have to think that way. So that's fine. People are making a deal about him walking off the floor, not shaking hands. Almost the entire Spurs team did that same thing. So I'm kind of caught in the middle of whether or not this is just like a trendy thing to do or whether or not he's kind of earned this hateability.
I'm mad about that last one because like you see it, like you don't see it after each game in a series, but you see it after the series. I mean, Anthony Edwards went and shook hands with the Spurs bench with 8 minutes to go in the game because they knew that they were going to lose because the Spurs were up so big. So like,
I would almost rather you not shake hands after the game than shake hands with 8 minutes left in the game.
They were getting killed, so he just walked down during a timeout and shook hands. So I'm mad about that because like you went to the finals.
That's funny but pathetic. But
yes,
funny.
yes.
So I'll give him that.
I'm mad about that one because like you went to the finals, you had a great run, and like you came up just a little bit short, but like have some sportsmanship. Like this, that should still be a thing that you look like when the Warriors were beating Cleveland and like LeBron's walking off the court, dapping up everybody. Like even after Kevin Durant got his first in Golden State, LeBron dapped up and hugged Kevin Durant for congrats. Like that's still like the sportsmanship should still be there.
I hate it. I don't want any of them to like each other.
You're just mad.
I agree. Would rather have LeBron just like flick off KD and walk to the locker room. It creates better drama. I'm glad that Wemby didn't shake their hands. I hope the next time they play, nobody shakes Wemby's hand either.
I can see it.
Better TV.
I agree with this. Okay, again, I told you that it was a weirdly...
I mean, I see that side too. I see it too. I love rivalries, and like it felt like the Thunder and OKC is going to be the next rivalry. Like the Knicks with their core and they're built around friendship. Like they could build a hatred for the San Antonio and Wemby now. So like, yeah, I'm for that. I'm all for rivalries. But
Isaiah's giving me another point for my noon topic about how I'm going to fix college football.
Make them hate each other.
Yeah.
I agree.
How about transferring to rival schools? I'm just going to make a little note of that.
That's a good tease, Cole.
We're familiar with that.
At noon, I am
typing tease.
I'm just typing a little note for myself. All right, so I told you it was like an oddly newsy week for mid-June Ohio State basketball, but they actually had some news. And Jacob Reimer's on the case, and he's going to tell us in 2 minutes after we play game 2 of 2-on-1. That's wait, what? That's
3,
next.
2, 1.
3, 2, 1. That's next. That's here. That's whatever. It's 97.1 The Fan.
Some things shouldn't change. The smell of coffee on a Saturday morning, a handshake that actually means something, a neighbor you can count on. For more than 30 years, Newman Roofing has been a part of this community, and this community has been a part of us. We're family-owned, locally operated, and proud to serve the same neighborhoods we live in ourselves. Every roof we install is built to last. Every home we step into, we treat like our own. Every family we serve, we treat with respect. That's the Newman way. And along the way, more than 1,200 homeowners have trusted us enough to leave 5-star reviews. To us, that says one thing. Treating people right never goes out of style, because excellent customer service isn't a thing of the past. It's our promise to keep doing things the right way. 3 decades, one family, a whole lot of neighbors who have become friends. Don't just get a new roof, get a Newman roof. Call 614-NEW-ROOF or visit online today at newmanroofing.com.
Common Man and Timmy here for Hollywood Casino Columbus. Oh, Common Man, we got lots of exciting things this month.
That's right, like the grand opening of the new hotel so you can stay and play.
Plus, we got lots of great entertainment lined up now through October. We got the Hollywood Tribute Band concert series, from the timeless magic of the Beatles to the fire and swagger of Johnny Cash.
And don't forget about the $250,000 Sweet Spins drawings on Saturdays through June. You can win $250K cash or a 2-night package at the new hotel.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Spring cleaning is when homes get a new twinkle in their eye,
a new spring in their step,
a new color in their cheeks.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK. We'll be there before you hang up the phone.
When that shiny truck from 1-800-GOT-JUNK arrives at your house,
it's a sign of a new beginning,
a clean start,
a breath of fresh air.
When your home feels clean and happy,
the people inside feel clean and happy too.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK
or visit us at 1-800-GOTJUNK.com.
Matty Ice is currently bathing himself in creamy jalapeno dip, and I've officially run out of ways to tease this show. Rothman and Ice.
Weekdays at noon.
The Fan. Garnish your Bloody Mary with sports talk. You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday.
You just gave me a great idea. I'm not doing that. How's it going? Fan Sports Sunday. We got games to play. It's 2-on-1. Game 1 happened, and I lost. But that's okay, because usually I make game 1 in favor of the opponent, just to kind of let you guys ease in, get the brain juices flowing. Let you guys, it's Jacob Reimer's first Father's Day. So let's start him off with a victory. Now, I am going to give you guys a topic for game 2 of 2-on-1 in our best 2 out of 3. This is going to be the first topic I ever presented to you where I know for a fact I could not answer this myself.
Oh, goodness.
So, not only that, for 2-on-1, I also, with Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, I only ask you questions that I know the answers to. This is the first time I am asking a question that I do not know I know it now.
Yes.
Because I'm grading your guys' work.
I feel like I know where this is going.
The three strikes may actually need to be used here. What do you think I'm going to ask you?
Name, because the hint you gave us was pull up a map of America.
Yes. So
name what states there are no NFL teams in.
Ooh,
that's a good question.
We're not doing that topic, but that's a fun one. All right. Name all 8 teams in the Metro Division in the NHL.
Oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm.
8 teams in the Metro Division.
Yep.
Whoa. That is brutal.
Because I could not do that, and we are in a city where that is a relevant division.
Isn't that the Blue Jackets?
Yes, it's the Blue Jackets.
Isaiah, if you didn't get that, then Isaiah would have gotten
the
that.
Blue Jackets, lock it in.
Yes, I'm locking in the Columbus Blue Jackets. They do, in fact, play in the Metro Division.
Pittsburgh.
I would guess Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, Detroit, Philadelphia.
Those all make sense. They're all around here, aren't they?
Lock those 3 in.
Pittsburgh, yes. Philadelphia, yes. Detroit, strike 1.
Okay. Oh, okay. Carolina is, and the Capitals, I'm most certain are.
I like both those answers.
Lock both those in.
Carolina is, Washington is. You are 5 out of 8 with 1 strike used.
We need 3 more. I don't feel like this is this crazy. What about is Boston? Are the Bruins in our division?
No, I think they're like the Atlantic or something like that. I think they're along that. Let's see. I'm positive that the Predators are on the are in the complete opposite conference.
Yes, I believe so.
So let's see. We've named the Blue Jackets, Pittsburgh. List them again, please.
The 5 that you have named, in the order in which you have named them.
Oh, I got one. Sorry. The Panthers.
We're interrupting.
Lock it in.
The Florida Panthers are strike 2.
Gosh darn it.
Dang it, I felt so good about that.
Name all 8 teams in the Metropolitan Division in the NHL. The one that the Blue Jackets play in. I admitted before I asked you this question, I couldn't answer this question. Blue Jackets 1. The Penguins 2, the Flyers 3, the Hurricanes 4, and the Capitals 5. You have 3 left and only 1 strike left.
The Devils, you think, Isaiah?
I like the Devils. I'm fairly
It's crazy
certain.
because I know that I don't think the Bruins are. But I feel more confident that the Devils
I think the Devils are a good choice.
Devils, lock it in.
New Jersey Devils is correct. 2 left with one strike.
With one strike.
And if we send it to game 3, I'm telling you right now, you're going to be terrified of this topic, but I'm making it hard. But Z could handle it.
Pause.
Have we said
dude, it's so different when you're producing versus hosting, man. I run myself into trouble so much.
What about the Rangers?
I was just thinking, what about one or if not both the New York teams?
I think Rangers and Islanders. Let's do it.
You think both?
I think both.
I feel like one has to be in the other one. Because
they were both in. I remember when we were looking at the standings.
I feel like
they were both in there.
I'm with you on the Rangers. I'm going to lock in the Rangers.
The Rangers is correct. You have 1 left and 1 strike.
Oh my gosh.
Which means I should have made this the final topic because that's usually how that goes.
My goodness.
I feel like the Islanders were in the standings when I was looking at the Blue Jackets, how many games back they were.
It's so funny though because like we've been listing teams that are on the Atlantic coast.
I know,
and they're not because now I'm trying to kind of piece who might be in that division, and there's not many that are coming to mind up along that side. That's why I think that the Islanders are a part of that, but I don't know of any others that could be. There's the Blues are on the other side. The Blackhawks are on the other side. They're in the other conference.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody in Minnesota is. There's no hockey teams in Iowa, at least to my knowledge. All right, I'm going to trust Isaiah. Islanders, lock it in.
That's correct.
Come on, man.
Here's the problem. Here's how I really could have thrown you off. I didn't even think to do this. I told you as your hint, pull up a map of America. I should have said North America, and you would have thought of the Maple Leafs at some point.
I didn't even think of a Canadian team. Oh my gosh.
I didn't even touch that at all.
I didn't even.
I could have screwed you so badly.
I didn't.
Well, there's another one. There's another drop. There you go. We're having a banner day, to be honest with you. Columbus, Pittsburgh, Philly, Carolina, Washington, Jersey. Once you got Jersey, I knew that you were getting the rest because they're all in the same metro area.
Yeah.
Like the New Jersey Devils play in Newark, which is in the NYC metro.
Yes. Yep. It makes a lot of sense.
And it's called the Metro Division.
The Metro Division.
I wonder if I told you to pull up a map of Canada too, if that would have made
on the map that I'm looking at, I see Canada, but I was looking just at America's teams.
When I heard you listing states and you got to Iowa, I'm like, I think he's got to go up to Canada at some point. No. Can he waste his last strike on the Maple Leafs?
No.
Nope.
We did not.
All right, you two beat me 2 out of 3.
That's a win for Rhyme Time.
Oh, no.
Is that the second time?
And company, by the way. Hello. Isaiah Jacob Reimer is the team name.
Yes, that's true.
Jacobs.
I'm just saying that I was the captain. I was the captain of it, so I finally got a win.
You did carry both of those too. You for sure got more than 5 on both of them.
I was kind of cooking.
He did go to you at 5 with the jersey number 5s. However, once you said Anthony Walker, he got the ball rolling.
Oh, with the jerseys number 5. I thought you were talking about the New Jersey Devils because I was like, that was more of a confirmation.
All right. Hey, I don't think I would have completed that, certainly by myself. I would have needed consultation. Maybe with consultation, I could have gotten through. I could not have told. If you walked up to me on the street and said, Cole, you work in sports talk radio in Columbus, Ohio, name all the teams in the Blue Jackets division, I could not have done that. And Ryan Baker is furious.
Yes, he is.
With all of us.
I also could have just gone to ESPN and just searched NHL teams. Well, I guess I maybe not because it's just showing different articles and not a list of NHL teams. Because that's where I was trying to I was freaking myself out too because I couldn't figure out NHL teams.
Yeah, how about name 10 NHL teams.
I don't like that game.
Well, the funny thing is that I almost threw that at Nicole and Stefan when they come in at 12:30. I almost was going to say name 10 Western Conference NHL teams and see what they could have done.
I feel like I could have got that one.
Yeah, and then I started doing that myself. I
feel like that's a little bit easier because
that's one. If you look at a map, that's easy.
Yes, 100%, 100%. Because you got the Californias, you've got I almost said the Coyotes, and they're no longer a team.
Yeah, I wouldn't have given you the Utah hockey or what
the Mammoth,
not the hockey club anymore.
Mammoth.
What year is it?
The Seattle Kraken are up there too.
What day were you at Ohio State's basketball practice?
That was on Thursday. It was on Thursday. I was out there.
Can I ask you a really stupid question?
Sure.
Is LJ Smith here?
He is, and that was like his first official day with the team.
Okay.
Yes.
That's not a stupid question because I thought you were going to say, no, he reclassified yesterday. No, he's not here. He's got papers to file or however that. I have no idea how that works.
Yes. When we saw him, it wasn't he had only been on campus for 24 hours, if that.
All right, so we'll talk about that big news, and we set him up I'm going to offer a very uncharacteristic defense of a particular group of athletes after we give the Buckeye basketball update. All right, we'll talk about that next. Keep it here, 97.1 The Fan.
Whatever you're doing right now, just know that Bo Bishop is enjoying a sip of bourbon, even if this promo is playing in the morning. No judgment.
Ah, sweet morning drinking.
The Fan. Get Eco.
Hey, Aaron, happy Father's Day month.
You know what, Jerry? I grew up with a single mom, so it's always been important to me to be the best dad I could be.
You install air conditioners in people's homes, Aaron. That literally makes you the cool dad. Get it?
Get Eco.
Did you just call a guy with an HVAC company a cool dad? That really is a dad joke.
Get Eco.
A cool dad like you can install a new air conditioner that makes the whole family cool.
Well, a really cool dad would repair the air conditioner they have.
And leave more money for Father's Day presents.
With our AC Repair Buyback program, we'll even credit you any money you spend on the repairs against the purchase of a new system, if you change your mind and replace it.
Get Eco.
Hypothetically, Aaron, what does a guy like yourself look for in a necktie?
I don't wear ties, Jerry, and I'm certainly not your dad.
Get Eco.
Eco plumbers, electricians, and cool dad HVAC technicians. GetEco.com.
Everything you need to know about the Buckeyes is on, wait for it, The Buckeye Show, led by the Beamer.
I'm not going to lie to you. Getting ready now for Jeremiah Smith, you're already too late.
And featuring Austin Ward.
The reason that the weather was perfect for Texas at Ohio State is because it was played in the San Diego of the Midwest.
It's the Buckeye Show, weeknights at 6. And tell your smart speaker to play 97.1 The Fan, your home of the Buckeyes. The Fan.
When you get a diagnosis of Parkinson's disease, things get real.
And nobody understands that better than the Parkinson's Foundation. All across the country, we provide resources and support in the fight against Parkinson's, a neurological disease that affects movement.
The Parkinson's Foundation is dedicated to improving care and advancing research towards a cure.
And when you call our helpline, you'll speak to a real person who can help you find the right information. Because while living with Parkinson's can be challenging, there are things you can do to improve your quality of life. So, whether you're newly diagnosed, have been living with Parkinson's for years, or caring for a loved one,
when Parkinson's gets real, find real answers at the Parkinson's Foundation.
Go to parkinson.org or call our helpline at 1-800-4PD-INFO, 1-800-473-4636. The Parkinson's Foundation. Better lives together.
Too many families face a widening gap between what they can afford and what they need to thrive. More than half of families in the U.S. today are one paycheck away from financial crisis. At Good 360, we deliver hope when families need it most, providing essentials like clothing, hygiene items, and household goods. Put help within reach. Learn more at good360.org.
Great Lakes Hyundai. The savings are so
time for sun and savings at Great Lakes Hyundai. Right now, get a new 2060 Elantra SE for $59 per month for a 2-year lease. Just $59 a month for the drive into summer sale. This month only. Plus, every new Hyundai comes with owner assurance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage. Dublin or Columbus or glakeshyundai.com. With approved credit $39.95 down plus tax title first month payment. 7,500 miles per year and 7.6.
Everyone wants to be number one, right? And if you can't be number one, at least in the top 10. Well, Ohio is consistently in the top 10, and no one is claiming bragging rights. Ohio ranks in the top 10 states for train car accidents each and every year. If you drive in Ohio, please always be careful at every railroad crossing and report unsafe crossings at angelsontrack.org, because bad crossings kill good drivers. Sponsored by Angels on Track, aired by OAB and this station.
Join T-Bone and Tyvis mornings on The Fan for football, food, and fun, featuring T-Bone.
Now, when you were talking about the football stuff, I was listening, but when you said Waffle House, I leaned forward in my chair.
And national champ Tyvis Powell.
I was staring myself in the mirror for a good 10 minutes today looking at it.
Where they solve all the world's complex problems.
We're not putting the toothpaste back in the toothpaste container.
Sponsored by Capital Ford of Columbus.
Football, food, and fun with T-Bone and Tyvis. Weekday mornings from 6 to 9 on The Fan.
Common Man and Timmy here for Hollywood Casino Columbus. Oh, Common Man, we got lots of exciting things this month.
That's right, like the grand opening of the new hotel so you can stay and play.
Plus, we got lots of great entertainment lined up now through October. We got the Hollywood Tribute Band concert series, from the timeless magic of the Beatles to the fire and swagger of Johnny Cash.
And don't forget about the $250,000 Sweet Spins drawings on Saturdays through June. You can win $250K cash or a 2-night package at the new hotel.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
All your favorite fan shows are on YouTube, along with those fake YouTube ads like Chew This Gum and It Grows New Teeth. Experience the splendor of Bo sitting in his closet, Timmy Hall's gouty gold chains, and Matty Ice wearing a coat in 90-degree weather. It's all there. Head to YouTube and subscribe today.
The Fan Guest Hotline is sponsored by Columbus, Worthington, Air, and Bryant. Doing whatever it takes to keep you and your home comfortable. The Fan.
Live, local, and still slightly drunk.
I'm not drunk, all right? I just have a speech impediment.
This is Fan Sports Sunday.
I am not making a segment out of this. I would just like to make one statement, and then we can move on to what we were talking about. It makes me so happy that Pete Crow Armstrong's cycle got upstaged within 2 days by Bryce Harper.
I couldn't believe reading the headline on SportsCenter this morning. Harper goes for the cycle and Schwarber hits 3 home runs. Because I didn't see it. I didn't watch the game. And I just see that headline. I was like, my goodness, how many runs had to have been scored in that game?
Kyle Schwarber in high school football leaping towards trying to tackle Braxton Miller. Iconic photo in Ohio high school football.
That is
history.
true. That is true.
All right. So you, by the way, put me onto this. I did not know the NBA draft was Tuesday until you brought it up.
It's crazy because I don't ever remember it being on a Tuesday. It's always been to me on a Thursday, or I think they've always done it on a Thursday and doing the full draft, and now they've branched it out to doing the first round on Thursday, the second round on Friday. Now it's first round on Tuesday, second round on Wednesday, and the second round is a complete waste because it's not even in the same, like, there's no stage. I'm pretty sure that they're just in the same building they filmed First Take at.
I almost wonder if the lack of, because what the hell are you going to do? You're going to watch you're going to spend your Friday night watching the second round of the NBA draft?
Right. Just do it all in one.
I wonder if they moved it
would always be done by like
boost
midnight,
the
1 o'clock.
of the second round. Yeah,
Maybe.
exactly. That's how it used to be. But Tankathon is always the go-to when it comes to like the mock drafts for at least the NBA.
Yeah.
Then you can like kind of fool around. Obviously, they already had the lottery. You can kind of fool around with that stuff. To whom it may concern, Bruce Thornton, according to Tankathon, projected to go 48th. So,
yeah,
Bruce Thornton expected to hear his name called on Wednesday. He's definitely not hearing his name called on Tuesday. He's too short for that. No, seriously. Like,
yes. I agree.
6'1".
I agree.
Jalen Brunson wins a chip, and then this is still going on.
Which looking back at that draft, I cannot believe he went in the second round. That was unbelievable. National Player of the Year was one of the greatest seasons for a college basketball player ever, and he goes in the second round. That's insane to me. But yeah, Bruce likely going to go in the second round. It's going to be. I think the second round could be a great night for seniors because like there's a lot that are listed here and maybe be the most the most seniors drafted in the second round or something like that ever.
Yeah, Braden Smith, who was the point guard for Purdue, now has all these records because he's been there forever. He's projected to go just a couple spots above Bruce.
You've got him. You've got Jaden Bradley. You've got Taman Lipsey, like Milos Uzan, Emmanuel Sharp, like just so many guys that were great in college that maybe don't have the intangibles that will translate to being a centerpiece for an NBA team to go in the first round, but like can still make an impact on a team going in the second round.
All right, so I want to defend. Actually, first we'll circle back to the Buckeyes angle before I pivot the topic. So LJ Smith reclassifies. He is a consensus four-star recruit amongst Rivals, ESPN, and 24/7. He was going to be the 2027 class. He is now, as Rhyme Time said at the end of the last segment, he's here.
Yeah.
So he's now joining Anthony Thompson, who is obviously the five-star, the unanimous five-star between Rivals, ESPN, and 24/7. And so Jake Diebler's recruiting class heading into this upcoming year is looking pretty promising.
Yes, and yeah, we were out there on Thursday for practice. Jake Diebler opened it up to us, and we got to see.
Did you see my brother?
I did see him. He was out there throwing the basketballs around for drills and stuff like that. It was fun. It was cool. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to talk to him or say hey, just because like I was also on a time crunch because I had to get back here to produce the Buckeye Show. So like, if I wanted to stay for the media scrum, I definitely would have been in a very tough spot. So
as long as you recognize them, it could be like, hey, that's Cole's brother.
I did. Yes, I did. But yeah, it was cool. Got to first look at the team, and like I kind of knew a little bit of it just from like on paper on the roster and watching some of these guys from last year that transferred in, or like Anthony Thompson and his high school tape and stuff like that. So I'm more optimistic on this team than most, I feel like, around here. And they got a lot bigger, and that's the trend in college basketball. And like that was very noticeable in drills and scrimmages, especially from one Ivan Negovin, because I tell you what, Cole, it's crazy that I'm starting it off with him.
You're buying his stock?
Yes. He looked like a completely different player.
I was about to say, after I asked Jake Diebler in a press conference, are you concerned about his toughness?
He was very much tough in scrimmages, was getting offensive rebounds, was deflecting shots, was being impactful on the defensive end, had a beautiful left-handed sky hook after calling for the ball in the post. Just two dribbles down and then went over the right shoulder for a baby hook with the left. It was fantastic. That was the most giddy I was watching. That was Ivan Negovin kind of take over a stretch during the scrimmages.
Just an hour ago, Reimer, we did That's Trash on the Money.
Oh, goodness.
And I said, I'm really excited for Ohio State's hoops team this fall, but them not getting a high-value center in this season, I can already see to being their biggest weakness. I watched Tilly all year last year.
Andre Yelovich, bro.
Yelovich, obviously Negovin. We haven't seen as a Januna, who didn't get to play last year. And so for me, that's where I'm excited about every single portion of this team, except for one of the starting positions, which is making me nervous.
And it's understandable because, like, of course, now we want to do this and we want to look at Michigan last year, and they had a big three, and it was a very big three with Yaxel and Morez Johnson and Ademara, three guys that are going to go in the first round of the NBA draft on Tuesday night. And, like, yes, they were the cornerstones for Michigan, but Elliot Cadeau was still the most outstanding player of the Final Four as a point guard, and he's going to be their leader next year too. I understand what you're saying, but I don't need that with this current roster construction, because the whole goal this offseason was to build around Mobley and Bynum, and that's exactly what Diebler did. But they did get bigger to compete with those teams that are also going to be big, like Michigan, like Purdue, like Michigan State. Like, they're very much going to be in the mix because of that, and you've got great guard play. I'm very excited about the transfers with Curtis Givens, Justin Pippen, Jimmy Williams, because they're all experienced. They looked really solid defensively, like they were out pressuring and forcing turnovers. I don't know what that's to say about our ball handling, but if they can be disruptive on defense, okay, whatever.
Buckeye Show biased media.
Whatever. If they can be disruptive, force turnovers, and get points in transition, like, it's going to be much better than last year.
Amari Bynum, I expect to be a freak this year.
Yeah,
he's going to be awesome.
And
although I'm in unbelievably wait and see mode with any sort of hype on the centers.
I'm with you.
We're on many years running now. I still got the PTSD from Aaron Bradshaw and
that's fair.
Sean Stewart.
That's fair.
Both of whom sucked at the exact same thing.
Yeah.
So when one came off the court, you got the exact same thing coming on the court. So that was brutal.
There's just a deeper rotation of them this year. And
Tilly was a mid-major merchant.
Yes, he was. There's a deeper rotation of them this year. They're bigger. They can match the size to where if there is foul trouble or if there's anybody that gets hurt, like they can step in and still battle against teams that are going to be big. And like I completely understand that argument, but I don't need with this team 17 and 10. Maybe you can give me 10 rebounds, give me 8 and 10 or something like that. I don't need just pure dominance down there because I know Mobley and Bynum and Anthony Thompson are going to be the key factors for this team.
Let me ask this real quick. Christoph Tilly last season got a ton of hate. I don't think Tilly was horrible. I think he was actually pretty solid as a center.
Yeah.
Do you think we get this? Do you think we get Tilly level of production this year? Like, are we even at that level with these guys?
With Yelovich.
With Yelovich or them, or are they more of like a bruiser style? Like, are they maybe not getting buckets? Tilly was good on offense. Maybe he's in there just to get boards this year.
I feel like it's a little bit similar, but like the rotation of three, because Ojanwala should be able to play. You're not going to get like 30 minutes like you got from him at Baylor. But like Yelovich, he can shoot it a lot better than Tilly, I think. Nagovin, from what I saw, like if he's able to translate that into the season, like he's going to be a force. Like he can be a bruiser, he can score, he can give you second chance opportunities, give you some rim protection. And then I looked at Ojanwala as to being your bruiser because he is a massive body. He is very big. And so I looked at him as being your bruiser, but like it's all kind of a mix that it's going to present a different look with each of them out there.
So our starting five that we're projecting is okay. So
Justin Pippen, Mobley. I think I guess this is how I would view it in my eyes. I don't know.
Bynum a 3 or a 4?
I think with the current lineup that I think probably a 4.
Oh, okay. So Anthony Thompson
and then Yelovich.
Gotcha. Okay, so we got Justin Pippen, John Mobley Jr.
Yep.
Anthony Thompson, Amari Bynum, Andre Yelovich. Okay.
Yeah.
I got to remember 5 names before November, the second week of November. I think I can handle it.
I think you can too.
All right. I got the take of all takes. I'm going to fix our college football Saturdays by wrecking them once and for all. And Isaiah's going to dazzle us with an update. Stick around, 97.1 The Fan.
We've been your Jackets flagship station since day one. All the goals, all the action, all the memories. Your home for the Columbus Blue Jackets, the Fan, Ohio sports destination.
I'm Yolanda Harris. I'm a journalist at 10 TV News. I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. And that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it moves. It moves you to act, to verify, to volunteer. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
When it comes to your roofing, siding, or gutter needs, call Newman Roofing, 614-NEW-ROOF, newmanroofing.com.
Whoa, okay. This one says you get a free phone if you switch. Hey, this one also says you get a free phone if you switch.
Yeah, they all do, hon.
The T-Mobile one says their customers had the lowest wireless bills versus the other big guys over the past 5 years. And their latest experience plans have Netflix included, plus a year of Dash Pass by DoorDash.
Hang on, let me see that. Oh, yeah, we're switching.
That's what I'm talking about. Do we clap now, or...
At T-Mobile, get savings that keep stacking up. That's value you can feel every day. And right now, bring your phone to T-Mobile and we'll give you $400 when you switch.
Savings based on Harris X billing snapshots from Q3 2021 to Q4 2025 compared to average AT&T and Verizon bills. Comparison excludes discounts, credits, and optional charges. $400 with new account on qualifying line. Unlock device credit ported 90-plus days with device and carrier. Entirely redemption required. Virtual MasterCard typically takes 14 weeks. No cash access and expires in 6 months. Card issued by Sunrise Banks N.A. Member FDIC. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Yo, I'm your old basketball. Haven't seen you out on the courts in a while. Why not pass me over to Goodwill? Donating me helps Goodwill's mission to provide career training and support services right here in the community. And that's a slam dunk. Donate today. Hey, I got next.
To find your nearest Goodwill locations and to learn more about our mission, please visit goodwill.org. Goodwill, where your things start new lives.
You wanted to be cool, which led you to smoking, which led to a pack a day. Then you met that special someone, which led to starting a life with them, which led to wanting to live longer. which led to quitting. Then you heard you may be at risk for lung cancer, which led you to getting a low-dose CT scan. If you smoked, get scanned. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
At St. Jude, every innovation we make is a moment we give to children with cancer everywhere. But we can't do it without you.
Learn more at stjude.org.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios, driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Isaiah Jacob. The Guardians continue to roll, cruising past the Astros 8-1 yesterday. Cleveland hasn't missed a beat despite losing Jose Ramirez to a fractured hand. It was Travis Bazzana stepping up for Cleveland yesterday, going 4 for 4 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. They'll look to keep the momentum going this afternoon in Houston with first pitch set for 2:10. Down in Cincinnati, the Reds put together one of their best performances of the season, hammering the Yankees 10-2 on the road. They'll go for the series win today with the 1:35 first pitch. Pre-game coverage begins at 1:05 right here on The Fan. And at the U.S. Open, Wyndham Clark is in command heading into the final round. Clark fired a 66 yesterday to build a 6-shot lead, the largest 54-hole advantage at the tournament in 19 years. He's chasing his second career major championship as the final round gets underway this afternoon. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
During weekend programming, pants are optional.
Look at my butt!
However, leather chairs may have been a bad choice. You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday.
Man, good for the Reds. 10-2 last night against the Yankees.
So that just naturally means they're going to lose like 7-1 today. Because anytime they get up big with a lot of runs and the bats are hot, the bats go cold immediately the next day.
Sal Stewart knocked in 6 and didn't have a home run.
Yeah, I got a lot of notifications from the Reds Twitter yesterday that Sal Stewart was on a heater.
Will Warren. Well, still not bad.
Yeah. Hey, we'll take it.
Absolutely.
The Reds got to get back in the right direction.
So the Reds will knock us off the air at 1:05, which means that final 5-minute segment is going to be exhilarating and full of me looking at the clock and be like, gotta go bite. All right. Let me start off my big idea.
Let's do it.
I got a big idea. Drum roll, thank you. Let me start with a question.
Okay.
With all of these annoying changes in college football, does it actually affect you when you're watching the games on Saturdays in the fall? Do you feel it? We'll start there.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I feel any difference. But I guess I'm more college basketball minded anyway. So, because like I check out.
Jacob Reimer says I already didn't care.
I check out in November I don't check out. But
I know
like,
what you mean.
Yeah, I'm still tuned in to watch Ohio State football, but like I'm checked out of all the other stuff.
I think that the juice is still there for me. It's slightly different juice. I still like the juice, but
juice is good.
Juice is good. Different juice, but I still like it.
Okay. Last year was the first year where I felt like I was actually starting to be at my wit's end with this stuff.
Okay.
Why? I'll tell you exactly why. I made a list.
Oh, please, Cook, go off right here.
All right, so I made a list of the big issues in college football right now and how much they're impacting my viewing. In fact, I just thought of one more, so I got to remind me to talk about eligibility at the end of this. Okay. Players making money has no effect on me whatsoever. Like, absolutely none. It does not offend me that college athletes are making money, that they have endorsement deals, that they have whatever.
That's fair.
There's one sort of indirect way that the money does impact my viewing, and that's free transfers.
Yes.
Free transfers, absolutely. And as Zeke mentioned earlier, transferring within conferences, which minimizes the rivalries.
Yeah.
As we alluded to.
We had Roddy Gale transfer from Ohio State to Michigan.
Yeah.
From the basketball team.
Justin Pippen was on Michigan 2 years ago.
That's true.
And now he's here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a cow part in between that.
Your projected starting point guard for Ohio State basketball.
Was at Michigan.
According to the last segment. So I'm not offended by guys making money, and so I'm not trying to do that. Doesn't bother me
I'm with you on the free transfers because I remember a time where like that transfer had to sit out like half the year before. And now I know that was in basketball mostly. They had to sit out half the year before they could officially play. they could still practice and stuff. But
is that because of the semesters?
Yes.
Weird.
Yeah.
But free transfers is definitely an issue for me. But playoff expansion, actually, let me couch that one for a quick second. Let me talk about the eligibility.
Okay.
I do think it's goofy with all this eligibility stuff.
It's getting weird.
Definitely hurt it.
Absolutely.
And now Trinidad Chambliss and Brendan Sorsby being granted eligibility. Brendan Sorsby going to the NFL, whatever. But the goofy eligibility of like who can and can't play. Diego Pavia got himself a 7th year because now JUCO used to count against you, but now it doesn't.
Yeah.
The eligibility is confusing.
And it's now where you can just go in front of a local judge and you're going to get granted an injunction to where you're eligible to play.
Because they're fans.
Yes.
And so that's weird. But the playoff expansion one for me really did impact my viewing to the point of, I mean, I'll tell you, it affected me in a good way. The first year, I swear to God, Notre Dame lost to Northern Illinois. I came into work on Monday.
Thought the season was done.
Nope. I told Bodie Wells, we're still making the playoffs, right? Not only did we make the playoffs, we made the national championship game.
Yeah.
So the lack of importance of the games themselves is, last year was the first year where I could really feel that. Now, working on Rothman and Ice's show kind of has a little bit of an impact on that because those two are big NFL guys.
Yeah.
Last year was the first year where I felt like I was more of an NFL fan than a college fan. I felt myself becoming less of a college football fan in general and more just a Notre Dame fan. And I had never in my life been that way. Ever. Like, college football was my number one love all the way through. Last year was the first year I actually found myself enjoying the NFL more than college, and I hated that.
I don't even know that, like, when we first met, like, it took me a few months to realize you were a Notre Dame fan. I think I was shocked because, like, you didn't really portray yourself as a Notre Dame fan. Like, you weren't putting out there that, like, like this and that about Notre Dame. Well, so like I'm with you on that. Yes, I agree with you. Like, because just from an outside perspective looking in, like I can definitely see where you were more college football than Notre Dame fan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, I was definitely both.
Yes,
but now it's more like now it's more like Blue Jackets fans in a way, where it's like Blue Jackets fans are not watching just some Wednesday night Bruins-Panthers game. By the way, Atlantic Division to both of you.
Yes.
They're not staying up a lot. Not a lot of them. I'm sure there are some, but like Bruins versus Panthers. Are Blue Jackets fans in Columbus going, "Oh, I'm a giant hockey fan. I'm watching that." Some, yes. A lot, no.
Yeah.
So it did kind of become a little bit niche for me, where I felt like I was more of a Notre Dame fan than just an actual college football fan.
Okay.
So the lack of importance and the transfers eligibility, it's all goofy. The number one thing is the fact that you are given these built-in mulligans that feels like I'm not watching history. The race for number one in the AP poll used to be a massive deal.
Yes.
And now it feels like you're not watching history, and it used to feel that way. It used to feel like when number one went down, that was a game you'd remember for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
We're not watching games on weekends now that we're watching for the rest of our lives. So you agree with me on that?
Absolutely.
Do you agree that we're no longer watching history?
I agree. I think that the regular season has lost some juice.
No question. Now you said it still has the juice. It still has some juice, just different juice.
It's different juice. It's kind of like for me.
Different juice.
I
to clarify which juices we're talking about. Not to be mistaken with morning juice, which you were working on last week.
I think that the regular season has lost juice, but I think I'm coming around more to it now because, I mean, there's no going back. So college football regular season, like the chase for number one, it's just not a thing anymore. Like being undefeated doesn't matter like it used to, which is different. But I love the NFL like you do, Cole. And I can tell you firsthand that I watch every Browns game every Sunday. How much do those games really matter in the chase of making the playoffs? Not really until week 13.
Right.
Like, you can lose multiple games in the NFL, and it's not this up and down like you're crying after a regular season loss. College football used to be that way where you never wanted Ohio State to lose. Obviously, now we've all come around a little bit to, well, if they lose, it's not the end of the world. And there's another product that I love where it's that way, and it's the NFL.
Right. And the NFL is built where it's like the rosters are supposed to be so close in talent to where you need all of those games to differentiate the teams.
Yeah.
Now, there are going to be some teams that are just so good and some that are so bad. Browns being one of them.
Well,
in most years.
Well, the one thing that makes me the most mad about that is like the Ohio State Texas series. a few years from now, it may not be scheduled because of the current state of college football and the regular season losing issues. We were having discussions of Ohio State and Alabama series getting canceled. The Ohio State Georgia series is still like potentially on that chopping block. The Bama series is still happening, but like that's one thing that gets me excited. Like college basketball is my number one, but I do love college football, especially in that September time, is having that big amped up games. Like having Ohio State Texas to open the year was fantastic,
and I look forward to watching it again.
Absolutely. When Ohio State played Notre Dame in the season, like those games were phenomenal.
I didn't care too much for those games, to be honest.
Well, I understand that, but like as like the juice going into that, the juice, I love
different
that.
juice, still juice, but different juice.
Yes. Let me ask you this, Reimer. For Ohio State Texas this year, when they play the game, or do you think during the game, because there's a chance that if Ohio State loses, they could still make the playoff, are you going to be less stressed during the game because of that? Or are you going to want Ohio State to win just as much as you would have in 2008?
Yeah, I want them to win. I would still feel like, hey, like you can circle the wagons. You still have a lot of gettable games on your schedule that are going to help prepare you for the playoff. So like that's the big thing is like, yeah, like if you lose one, you're still fine. Like we were seeing like with Texas last year, missing out on the playoff because they went 9-3, and they were talking about, well, if we didn't play Ohio State, then we may have been in. But you also can take advantage of the games on your schedule and win those games and have the Ohio State loss be the only one on your schedule that's a blemish.
I just told you when my team lost to Northern Illinois, I was still in playoff mode.
Right.
And I was right. And this year, when Notre Dame lost to Miami and Texas A&M by a combined 4 points in the first 2 weeks, I was still in playoff mode. And I should have been right if it weren't the most corrupt thing that the college football has ever done.
Yes.
All right. So look, that has impact out of all the stuff. And I'm not trying to do get off my lawn radio, talk about, they should go back to not paying the play. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
It's the playoff expansion that has already taken place, and they needed to do that because Christian McCaffrey and Leonard Fournette show that these bowl games don't matter.
Yep.
And so just to incentivize people to freaking play, they expanded it to 12, and now they're going to expand it to either 16 or 24. And if they expand it to 16, it's probably going to go to 24. I'm concerned that we're going to see an AP poll with 32 teams at some point in our lifetime.
Oh, my gosh.
See? I know. That's what I'm concerned about.
I want to puke now.
They can't do that.
That's
we can't be
disgusting.
If we expand, I think it was Eli Drinkwitz, the head coach of Missouri, who may have floated the idea of a 30-team playoff.
Yeah.
Because, everyone's just pitching ideas.
It's going to be the top 24-1 because that one team's going to be left out.
If we ever see an AP poll beyond 25 teams, I'm going to.
We're done. The sport is dead if that happens.
Thank you. Well, what a transition. I know how to kill this sport once and for all. And here's my big idea coming up next, 97.1 The Fan.
The only workplace in America to participate in the Doorknob Fart Game. And we also play office basketball and sometimes do radio. The Fan, Ohio sports destination.
Whoa, what's all this? These screens, the food?
All for the game, bro.
Dude, let us pitch in.
No need. I've got it all covered. With T-Mobile, I'm saving $1,000 bundling my wireless and internet.
No way. Really?
Yep, and the price of my plan won't change for 5 years.
Wow, I'm definitely switching to T-Mobile.
Goal!
Here's to score big with T-Mobile. Families save up to $1,000 a year when they bundle fast, easy to set up, all-in 5G home internet with 4 phone lines on Experience Beyond. And your plan price? Guaranteed for 5 years. Stay connected con tu gente and catch every match with T-Mobile. Join now at T-Mobile.com.
Price guarantee on talk, tax, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. Savings based on third line free via monthly bill credits. Internet discount with $15 in monthly bill credits and auto-pay discount. Qualifying credit required. Credits may take up to 2 bill cycles and will stop if you cancel any lines or change plans.
No! USA is up 2-0. That is the most dangerous lead in soccer.
Relax, Mike.
See that, Dan? My left eye is twitching. That's my warning eye. It'll be 2-2 by stoppage time. It's never wrong.
With early payout from Bet365, I got paid the second they went up 2 goals. So to me, it's now the safest lead.
Early payout from Bet365, huh? Now my right eye is twitching, Dan.
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T's and C's apply. In-app only.
Get Eco. ECO. When your drain is clogged, our drain team will clear it for just $93. If we can't clear it, it's free. And we guarantee it will stay clear for at least a year. Or we'll clear it again for free. Get Eco.
ECO. Go to geteco.com.
Look around. From the beginning, America was shaped by the wild.
Throughout history, we have recognized the importance of protecting it. This is our shared heritage. But today we're divided and don't always see eye to eye, except for our love of wildlife and wild places they and we call home. But our wildlife is disappearing, and when they're gone, we all pay the price. Out here, there's no left or right. There's only right and wrong. Join Defenders of Wildlife and stand for what's right. For nearly 80 years, we've been the leading voice for wildlife, showing up in your communities, on Capitol Hill, defending America's lands and animals. Because in our love for what we share, we are closer than you think. Be a wildlife defender. Learn more at defenders.org.
What would it take for my child to only miss half a day of school for treatment?
What would it take to fund a cure for childhood cancer?
It would take all of us to come together to support the research. Join us. Go to childrenscancer.org today.
Lanny went to college and racked up huge debt.
A little bit over $100,000.
For a degree he couldn't use, now what?
I had a friend that went to My Computer Career.
They even helped him get hired immediately after graduation.
One of the things I love about IT is that you can work from anywhere you want.
You could become an IT pro in just months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI with zero experience at mycomputercareer.edu. My Computer Career, an elite CompTIA certification partner.
It worked for me, and I know it can work for you.
This is one student's experience. Individual results vary.
Hey guys, 13-year NFL veteran and Super Bowl champion Jason McCourty here, and I'm the Innovation Ambassador at FAIR, Food Allergy and Research Education. I would say the most challenging thing as a parent of a kid who has a food allergy is probably the ignorance that I myself had in the beginning. I didn't know what anaphylactic shock was. I didn't know the dangers, let alone the things that she needed to be able to have a normal life. When you go to drop your kid off, and every single time in the beginning, we'd have to go through everything she was allergic to. Preparation is everything. And me, for playing football for 13 years, it was all throughout the course of the week. It's getting ready for game day. When you're on the field, you're playing for your fans. At home, you're playing for your family. My playbook, read labels, keep it allergy friendly, and have an epinephrine nasal spray as a backup plan. Because when my family's safe from food allergens, that's the real victory. Visit foodallergy.org to learn more.
How serious is youth vaping? Irreversible lung damage serious. 1 in 10 kids vape serious, which warrants a serious conversation from a serious parental figure. Like yourself, not the seriously know-it-all sports dad or the seriously smart podcaster. It requires a serious conversation that is best had by you. No, seriously, the best person to talk to your child about vaping is you. To start the conversation, visit talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Things to know about T-Bone and Tyvis. Bone hates the SEC. Tyvis refuses to drink dark liquids. And they're both big fans of public shaming. Oh, they also host a radio show together weekday mornings from 6 to 9. Listen to it. The Fan. Fan weather.
From the Logan AC and Heat Services Weather Center.
We'll see a filtered sunshine situation for most of the day today, but then those clouds steadily increase later on. Highs are in the upper 70s to around 80. Any showers should get going after sunset. Overnight, rain and thunderstorms are likely. Could be a couple local downpours. Mid-60s for a low. Mid-70s on Monday. Mostly cloudy skies with a scattered shower and storm continuing. For The Fan, I'm 10 Weather Impact meteorologist Justin Gertz.
We test marketed naming the show A Guy and His Butlers.
Oh, that is very touching.
But we thought Bishop and Friends had a better ring to it.
Weekday mornings at 9.
The Fan. Sports talk, weekend style. You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday.
Yeah. So, big idea I've been thinking about, and I've been sitting on this one for a couple weeks. So we spent the last segment talking about how just the changes to college football, like, does it, we all complain about it in the offseason, but does it actually affect what we watch on Saturdays in the fall? That's the question that I'm trying to tackle, because I was very, my approval rating of the changes were always really low.
Yeah.
But I always kind of said, like, what else are we going to watch on Saturdays in the fall? Like Shawshank again? No. Like Seinfeld reruns? Like, we can watch those any other time.
Yeah.
So, like, live sports, like, let's go. So, I think I found the solution to what we can watch.
What is that?
On Saturdays in the fall, so that we don't have to watch college football.
Ooh, what is it?
The NFL. I have a great idea.
Okay.
So the Big Ten is partnered with which three media companies?
With Fox, CBS, and NBC.
Who else is already partnered with Fox, CBS, and NBC?
That would be the NFL.
Exactly.
Interesting.
So if I'm the NFL. Interesting, Brian Windhorst. Very interesting. So here's my big idea. And so we know that the NFL, DGAF, because they were fearless about NBA on Christmas Day. They just do whatever they want. They put their games wherever they want. And so here's me pitching my idea to the NFL so that I can become just a fan of one thing, because this is becoming too much with college football. And I want college football to be embarrassed and forced into changes that who knows if they're even legal at this point.
Yeah.
Because that's the whole thing, is that they're changing against their will because all their rules were illegal.
And nothing can stop it if you just take it to a court.
And now I will say this too, because it is when you're born into one way of college football and then everything's changing. Like kids who are born today, this will be all that they know. So it's like they won't have the perspective that we have about the college football that it was. And so like there'll be no way for us to explain. It's like, well, college football is kind of like the NFL. Why do you like when the NFL does it, but college doesn't? It's like, you just don't understand because you weren't there. So in order to embarrass this sport as badly as possible and put this sport and myself out of my misery with this, here's my big suggestion. I think that the NFL should go to Fox, CBS, and NBC, which currently airs Big Ten games at noon, 3:30, and I think 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Go to them and say, hey, when your television contract is up with them, do not renew because we're going to pitch you a new NFL Saturday package. We are going to play NFL games on Fox at noon, on CBS at 3:30, and on NBC at 8 o'clock. We're going to give you 3 NFL games. Would you rather have the Big Ten or would you rather have the NFL? Which one do you want? I think they would take the NFL. And you know what? It would be great because then I can just focus on the NFL. This is never going to happen.
Yeah.
But that would embarrass.
Well, we're already seeing the NFL played on Saturdays, late in the season. But
they have gaps in their playoff schedule because of NFL games.
Right. It's been come up.
Play the Big Ten on the. I'm not saying the Big Ten can't play football. I'm just saying put them on the Food Network for all I care about.
They've been playing them on like Netflix and Amazon and stuff like that. So like that's where it's not impacting the college football playoff because that's mostly where we're seeing them jump in on the college football schedule.
I know. I'm just saying that this is not a crazy idea.
I don't think it is.
It's crazy in the sense that it will never, ever, ever happen. But in terms of like realism, if the NFL actually went to CBS, Fox, and NBC and said, "Hey, we'll give you, we got 7 games that like 3 states apiece are all watching at 1 o'clock on Sundays. We'll take 3 of those and put them on Saturdays."
Yeah. And you're not going to turn down the NFL.
Exactly.
Because if you turn down the NFL, then they're never coming back. And that's the biggest one.
Exactly. And this is why it's great. And because we do not need, first of all, the NFL scheduling right now is weird anyway, because you have like 3 4 o'clock games and like 9 1 o'clock games. So I don't know what they're doing with that.
I think they want to kind of like highlight a bigger game in the 4 o'clock window, but sometimes that one game like doesn't pan out to be as great as it's supposed to be.
So here's how you divide the glut. This achieves so many goals of mine. You break up the glut of 1 o'clock games on Sunday, and simultaneously you embarrass the hell out of college football, who I want to see embarrass the hell out of right now. You go to them and you say, we are interested in having you broadcast our games on Saturdays instead of the Big Ten. And you could do the same thing with ESPN and ABC with the SEC. You could say, hey, we'll give you, although I don't know if
instead of a Monday Night Football, let's do a Saturday Night Football.
Sure. Just go after the 2 conferences that are
2 juggernauts
that are
SEC,
taking up all the airtime.
Yeah.
That's my big idea. It achieves a lot of my goals. I repeat, it will never, ever, ever happen. And I would have to worry about what happens if they box out Notre Dame from NBC too, and then I'd be like, well, I didn't intend for that to happen. So it could boomerang right back around on me, and I'm like, where do I go to watch Notre Dame football? But I really want to see college football as humiliated as possible. And I think that this is actually not that ridiculous of an idea.
Yeah. Well, to answer your question, you'd have to go to Peacock for Notre Dame games at that point, if that were to happen.
Well, they already play Peacock games every single year.
I know. They always, the same with Ohio State, they always get at least one. But, I mean, I know it's never going to happen, but because of we're already seeing NFL games on Saturdays now, like I know like there is a little bit of a break when the NFL can, but they're also going against the playoff, which college football definitely doesn't want. So they're still like they're going after the college football's biggest thing already. And it's NFL regular season games. And I don't know what the difference in viewing on those games are, because like the NFL was playing those games on Netflix and Amazon Prime, like I mentioned, and so like there's definitely an avenue to where they can, because they're already showing, if they're like, hey, like here's our numbers from Saturday games during the college football playoff. And if they exceed that, then it's like, hey, like you guys are rivaling with ESPN anyways, and you don't get any of the playoff games. So why not just do this and take our games at 1, 3:30 and 8 o'clock and go up against it all?
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds great to me. And it also allows you to kind of, I don't know. I was going to say it allows you to spread out your football battery, because I do find, I'll tell you this. There's a part, and you guys tell me if you agree with, and we're in this city, so of course, like we all grew up college football above the NFL. Well, I assume that we all grew up college football above the NFL.
Yep, I did.
I did, certainly. And so there is something to the fact that college football is played first. So college football plays Saturday, NFL plays Sunday.
Setting up the big guys.
Exactly, but you can kind of burn your football battery on Saturday and then roll into Sunday and be like, I'll pick one time slot to watch. Like what time is my favorite team playing? I'll watch that. Like I just watched 19 hours of football yesterday. I'm not watching 19 more hours today. So if that were flipped, I do think that you can burn your football battery on the NFL. College football has a major advantage in that, by the way. The fact that they get to go first in terms of just the fandom.
Yes. 100%.
So just like, you know, and there are always going to be more casuals than there are diehards.
The casuals like me, like I catch that burnout because I'm more college, so I will watch all day Saturday, and then I'll use Sunday to get some yard work done or something like that. Do chores around the house and have an NFL game on the screen or red zone on the screen, just slightly paying attention to it.
And if Gus and Joel are calling a Bengals game at noon, guess what? You can watch NFL on Saturday and then do yard work while the Jags and the Giants are playing on Sunday.
That is true.
Do you hate my idea?
I hate it, obviously.
It's okay.
Obviously, Cole.
Because I still love me some college football. But I don't think it's as crazy as you think it is. My question for you is, Cole, this coming year, do you think there's any possibility maybe you get swayed back in a little? Maybe all of a sudden the pendulum's rolling the other way, and all of a sudden Notre Dame's kicking butt, CJ Carr's doing his thing.
Supposed to be pretty good.
That is the thing.
They're supposed to be pretty good this year.
Could you dip your toe back in the water to all of a sudden turn tables?
I'm still a big...
Oh, how the turntables.
I'm still all in on Notre Dame. It's more so of just like the sport at large and just like random games. Like, dude, when Trevor Etienne is posting... He's posting graphics to commit to the draft, and he's got pictures of him in a Florida and a Georgia uniform. Like, what the hell is that, bro? All right, we have guests coming in. Word on the street is Nicole Sheeran held a gun to Jacob Reimer's head and said, "Let me on your show." So she's coming on, and we're having a volleyball team meeting because Stefan Kreishnik of Cleveland.com and Buckeye Talk Podcast is here as well. They'll be in 2 minutes. Stick around, 97.1.
I'm Jeff Hogan. I've been a journalist at 10 TV for more than 20 years. I don't just report about our community, I belong to it. And that's why we care so deeply about getting it right. And when local journalism is done right, it moves. It moves you to act, to speak up, or lend a hand. And yes, it moves your heart through the kind of human storytelling that stays with you wherever you are. And at 10 TV, we're here for all of it. These are the stories that move Central Ohio.
Hi, I'm Patty, founder of Awesome Tex. I started with a big idea to give old clothes a new life by turning them into recycled fibers and threads. Everyone told me that this was going to be impossible, but Chase for Business believed in me. They gave me a lot of guidance from the beginning.
Get financial guidance from bankers in the Columbus community and convenient digital tools all in one place. Learn more at chaseforbusiness.com. Make more of what's yours. Real customers compensated. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
There's this thing repair people do nowadays.
Mapo's Plumbing. Sure.
We do have a dispatch fee. It's $1 zillion.
A dispatch fee, a trip charge, going out to your house bill.
Bippity Bing Bong Electrical. Our trip charge is a nice new car.
But not Apex Pros, the pros who knows. When you call Apex for repairs on your AC, plumbing, or electric, there's no dispatch fee.
Thank you for calling Apex Pros. Why would we? Kinda silly to ask for money before we do anything, isn't it?
We give you an upfront price only after we know what's really going on. We think it's the right thing to do, instead of...
Slappy's AC, electric, plumbing, dry cleaning, haberdashery, and chiropractic. Of course we charge to come out. $1 kajillion, 3 diamond rings, and 2 exotic pets.
Apex Pros. Never a dispatch fee. Examples of competitive rates may have been slightly exaggerated.
Columbus loves Apex Pros. The pros who knows. ApexPros.com.
Matty Ice has a large tattoo on his calf of LeBron eating a lion. I have nothing else to say. Rockman and Ice.
Weekdays from noon to 3.
The Fan. Your go-to destination for Buckeye football talk all year round. This is Fan Sports Sunday.
All right, the studio just got busy.
Are you going to turn their mics on?
No, we know how to do it.
Okay.
Steph, there
Well,
you go.
Steph doesn't, but I got it.
I was ready. I was looking at it and I was like, they're not on.
10 TV's Nicole Sheeran.
Woo!
Any truth to the rumor that you held a gun to Jacob Reimer's head to say, get me on your show?
I don't know if it was as aggressive as a gun, but I definitely pressured him to make me.
Yeah, and you've been very mean. You've been very
Well, y'all
mean.
have been mean because you haven't invited me when
We don't really
my
have guests.
coworker comes on all the time, apparently.
Not all the time on
Adam
our
King
show.
also held a gun to his head. Also, hold on. Give me some room for this, okay? And
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Sorry.
And from Cleveland.com and the Buckeye Talk podcast, via my notes, Stefan Kreischnick. How's it going, buddy?
Good. You got a y'all out there real early. You're
Oh, yeah.
You're ready to go.
This is how I
It's like
roll.
we've been here for 30 seconds. She's like, all right, y'all need to listen to me.
Do you hate Pete Crow Armstrong too?
I'm a White Sox fan, so I have some opinions on
crazy
Pete
first
Crow
question.
Armstrong.
What?
Like that was just random.
Well, you got to establish the ground rules. Because if I came in here loving Pete Crow Armstrong, it could get real tense.
That's
By the way, did you guys know that Reimer almost didn't make it into the show today?
Yeah, he was just telling
mentioned
me
it,
that.
Oh yeah. So he had some car trouble. So he's got something just like banging on his tire that's like falling off his car.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
so
we're here. We're alive.
Isaiah
Everything's
was
okay.
almost asked a lot of him today,
Hi,
but
Isaiah.
it wasn't.
Good morning, Nicole.
What's up, dude?
How we doing
Did
this
you know
morning, guys?
Isaiah is a whiz kid when it comes to trivia?
It's actually
no,
crazy.
but yes.
And I suck at trivia.
I've seen it.
He has been a major lifeline.
When I'm next to Reimer, it makes me look better. So I'm just glad that you made it in today, Jacob.
I'm about to say, I care. You even said that I carried
I
for a
said
good
you
point
did
of
really
it.
well today.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate you.
All right. I feel obligated to ask you guys like 1 or 2 actual sports questions before we just BS about like
All right. Okay.
Flanagan's Volleyball or Love Island or whichever you want.
Ooh, Love Island.
Are you caught up? Are you caught up?
Do you watch?
No, they're looking at you. They're not looking at me for this.
All right.
Cole watches.
I do.
Yeah.
And I am pretty much caught up, but I missed Friday's show.
I think
so.
I'm not caught up.
I think Casa Amor is tonight.
It's about to get down. That's what that means.
From what I've been told about the show.
Bad.
No, man, you're all good. All right, so you had Ross Bjork on the Buckeye Talk podcast a couple weeks ago, was it?
A few months ago.
A few months ago. Jeez.
Way to do your research.
It's relevant,
man.
though.
We played your audio on this show a couple weeks ago, so it's made its way around. I was going to ask you what's your big takeaway from the interview with Ross Bjork, but you probably don't remember because it happened so long ago at this point.
I do remember. I was listening to you guys talk a bit about some of the non-conference games when I was driving in, and that was a big talking point. When we did the interview of. We knew the Alabama and Georgia games were still scheduled, right? We saw what happened last year with Texas and the way they felt like, they were kind of screwed over in the process because they lost the game to Ohio State. Ross Bjork made sure to point out that they lost to Florida, right? So, like, he sees both sides of it. It's pretty clear that Ohio State would like to keep playing big-time non-conference games, and it's maybe, Ross's sentiment was kind of it's too early to really know. It's only been a couple of years of the 12-team playoff to know fully, what hurts, what doesn't hurt, all this and that. You got to figure some stuff out, but it's very clear that Ohio State wants to play the games that are on their schedule. They want to win the games that are on their schedule. And what the playoff looks like in a few years, we'll see how that affects that. But you guys mentioned, the Georgia series. We'll see what happens with that. If it's up to Ohio State, I think they want to keep it. I think they want to keep playing like games like that. I think if it's up to Fox and ESPN, they really want to keep playing games like that. So there is a lot of value, even though there is some risk involved. And the playoff, obviously, challenges that a bit and will affect, I think, how people view it. But if it's open to Ohio State, I think they want to keep playing games like that.
But he also said that he wanted 10-game conference schedules. And so my logic in that is that the current landscape of college football, you played 9 conference games, 3 non-cons, and it's probably of the 3 non-cons, it's going to be 1 power conference and 2 group of 5s. Mm-hmm. And so in that case, if you're adding a Big Ten game by going from 9 conference games to 10, you're adding a power conference game, which means your other 2. Like, I don't think you're adding a Big Ten team to your schedule and keeping Texas and dropping Ball State. You're probably dropping Texas.
Yeah. Well, that's a different equation. If it does end up being 10 conference games, then I doubt that there's many premier non-conference matchups. But I think that's the Big Ten kind of looking at itself and saying that that's a game that you're trying to sell. One of them is going to be on ESPN, and Ohio State plays at Texas. The other one's going to be on Fox. What makes you more valuable is if all these games are on your network, makes your TV deal more valuable. And it's like, okay, how about instead of 9 regular season games, a tough non-conference games, and 2 G5s or whatever may be tossed in there, what if we still have 10 power conference games, but they're all just Big Ten? I'm sure fans probably feel both ways on that.
You could spend the other 2 funding whichever MAC schools you like.
Right. And Kent State's making a nice $1.9 million from Ohio State this year. So.
And it's the unfortunate truth of, like, if you do expand to 24 and, like, you still have those big high-level non-conference games, like, you can afford to lose one and make up for that in the regular season in your conference games. And that's where, like, I'm bothered by it because, like I want those regular season games to still hold a lot of meaning because I love those in September to get ready for conference and get you set for the long haul of what is now going to the end of January, almost February of college football.
Yeah, well, that's why, and I want to preface this. I don't want to go back to a 14 playoff, but that is what I loved about a 14 playoff, is that every single game. Why don't you want to go back? Because I will say I kind of liked the landscape of it this year. I think 4 teams is not enough.
But it should stick at 12.
Yes, I agree. Because when you had 4 teams, I remember being in college at that time. Every Georgia game for me, like, I felt like it was my lifeline. Yeah. I was like, if we lose this game, I'm going to cry. Like, the world's over. That's the best part about college football is that you have these passionate fans that every single Saturday, if their team loses, the world has ended because your playoff run's basically done. Well, does that
affect your watching on a Saturday to Saturday basis?
What?
The fact that if you lose, you know which angle I'm working right now. So does it actually, all these changes in college football, the one that I harped on the most was the playoff expansion, which is going to expand again. Yeah. And the fact that you get those mulligans, and I feel like we're not watching history on a week-by-week basis. Does that affect your viewing on Saturdays? Like, do you feel different? Like, you kind of already alluded to it.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely watch college football now saying, well, they could lose this game and it's going to be okay.
You're not crying after a loss.
I'll be honest, y'all, hand up.
Would you be in favor of the NFL playing on Saturday?
No, Cole, absolutely not.
I don't know how we got to that.
It's his hottest take ever. Yeah. It's wild.
So we just did in the last segment.
Yeah, so here's my idea.
Oh, God.
Because I've had the opinion over the past couple of years with all the changes in college football, and I kind of laid out which ones are important changes, which ones aren't. Like, I'm not doing like get off my lawn, like, oh, the kids shouldn't make money. What about the value of an education? I don't care about their education. They should care. I don't. Can you get in the end zone or not? But the big one is the games feeling like they don't matter. And so I've always said, like, well, what else are we going to watch on Saturdays in the fall? And I'm like, I have a solution. The NFL should play on Saturdays, and then I'll watch that.
Football regardless, dude.
So you're pretty firmly in the boat of like college football Saturdays are not what they used to be?
100%.
I don't agree with that.
I don't know, man.
I don't agree with that.
I'm not saying they suck. But what you just said word for word, college football Saturdays are not what they used to be. 100% correct.
It doesn't mean they're not meaningful, though.
Yeah.
The stakes are different, but the meaning's still there. You talk about Georgia. It was just 2 years ago where Georgia and Texas were playing in Texas, and fans were throwing stuff on the field because someone was about to lose.
I've been at a game where beer bottles were thrown on.
Yeah, like
I did not do that. Just to be clear.
For those 60 minutes.
Thanks for clearing that up for us.
I was not in the student section at Ole Miss that week. So I was in the Grove, but I was on the student section.
You have fun at the Grove?
Mm-hmm.
I covered Mississippi State before I came here.
That's right. You got the Starkville shirts. I see it. By the way, all right, enough of this nonsense. How would you describe Adam King's volleyball skills?
Steph, I'll have you take this away first.
If you needed one word to describe,
I'm just sitting here, just eating my popcorn. I'm having fun, just listening to all this.
Adam's in the conversation for most improved player.
Oh, okay.
He played pretty well.
Wait, which conversation?
Adam, from what I've heard,
Who's starting this conversation?
Adam King did play his best Flanagan's volleyball game last week.
And
Was
I
it in a
missed
suit?
it.
No. And I think that made a difference. He was wearing shorts. I was like, Adam, I've never seen your legs before.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on?
It was weird.
They're very white, aren't they?
They are. Yeah. I think when he goes like swimming, he probably wears like a suit. And it's like, you got to get some sunlight going on here, man. Like, what
He's
are we
getting
doing?
recognized in places as like, hey, you're the suit dude from Flanagan's.
Well, oh yeah, that's true. He also ran the 5K in his suit. So if you keep that up, you're going to be recognized.
And
as that kind of person.
I don't know if it's anything about who he ran with, because he ran with me
here we
this
go.
year and he ran with Cole last year.
Listen, a little birdie
And-
told me something.
What?
He wants to run again with you next year.
I'm all in.
He had a lot of fun.
We had a great time running together.
Did you guys? What did you guys finish yesterday?
I didn't run with them. I ran with my girls.
So were you ahead of?
No, they
Reimer?
were in front of us.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did here's the question: did Tyler Danberg beat you?
He looked like a gazelle out there. It was insane, y'all. I'm like running with my friend Carla. She works at 10 TV. And I just see this like man just like whoosh by me. And it's Tyler Danberg. And he's just like looking like a gazelle flying through the air.
Did you know which one he was running?
He was running the 9.71.
I didn't know that.
But I heard that he missed a turn or something.
Yes.
Yeah. He
So
told
he
me.
ran a 9.21.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't do the whole thing. And I'm like, well, you still lapped us. So, like, that's fine. It's okay if you missed whatever. amount of
Isaiah
miles.
showed us the evidence, and Tyler Danberg just without a care. The
video that he showed
frolicking.
was the first one.
Frolicking.
The first one was me and Adam just trying to survive. We were just trying to get to the finish line, and it did not look pretty. And then the next one he shows is of Tyler, and yeah, he just looks like a gazelle.
No,
he's
he
having
does.
fun. He's
Yeah.
got that big smile on his face. He's like
Yes.
having a great time. And Adam and I are just fighting for our lives.
That's just Tyler, though. He's just
What a guy.
Yes.
What a guy.
All
I
right.
know.
How do you two think? Because we're not here to talk sport. We're here to have fun.
No, this is true.
Okay, as much as I put a damper on this entire hour by arguing that the NFL should play on Saturdays. All right, let's have some fun. How do you two think you'd be as teammates?
I think we're great teammates.
I think we'll be all right.
Okay.
It depends what we're doing, though.
Well, you're gonna find out in the next segment.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
What a tease.
Look at what a
Now,
tease.
I'll tell you. I'll give you the exact same game that I gave Isaiah Jacob Reimer. They beat me.
Oh, because of Isaiah.
Actually,
we talked about this at the top.
Jacob did well today. He can't.
I just thought he was being nice to you. Okay.
Whatever.
No, sometimes if you ever need to lean on Isaiah, he's got some knowledge.
Okay, that is good to
He
know.
is like Tyler Danberg level lifeline.
Oh, wow.
But you
Okay.
don't get him.
What?
You don't get him
Why?
because it's you two. It was Jacob and Isaiah earlier.
Oh, okay, that
And
makes sense.
the game that we're going to play is called 2-on-1, where I give you a topic and you guys got to meet my threshold and you get 3 strikes for wrong answers.
Okay.
But it's just you two.
Stressed.
It's best 2 out of 3. They beat me 2-0. We didn't even get to a game 3. So
Wow.
the
Are they
bar
the
is
same
because
question?
I'm like that.
Nope.
Feel different.
Exactly.
It's entirely different.
That was really aggressive, Reimer.
We'll find out what the categories are next. Keep it here. 97.1 The Fan.
Wake up with the fan. Eat lunch with the fan. Go to bed with the fan. Dream about the fan. Then change your sheets. Gross.
Ew, you guys are gross, but stick around in case I don't find anyone else.
The fan.
Get Eco.
Hey, Aaron. Happy Father's Day month.
You know what, Jerry? I grew up with a single mom, so it's always been important to me to be the best dad I could be.
You install air conditioners in people's homes, Aaron. That literally makes you the cool dad. Get it?
Get Eco.
Did you just call a guy with an HVAC company a cool dad? That really is a dad joke.
Get Eco.
A cool dad like you can install a new air conditioner that makes the whole family cool.
Well, a really cool dad would repair the air conditioner they have.
And leave more money for Father's Day presents.
With our AC Repair Buyback program, we'll even credit you any money you spend on the repairs against the purchase of a new system, if you change your mind and replace it.
Get Eco.
Hypothetically, Aaron, what does a guy like yourself look for in a necktie?
I don't wear ties, Jerry, and I'm certainly not your dad.
Get Eco.
Eco plumbers, electricians, and cool dad HVAC technicians. GetEco.com.
T-Bone and Tyvis wake you up every weekday morning from 6 to 9, and I think I can sum up the show in 3 words. Football, food, and fun. Ain't that right, T-Bone?
And I get more volume per suck.
And there's only one thing that makes Tyvis happier than a free hair transplant. plant.
All it took was legalizing the money you had to give to the players. And we are watching the demise of the SEC.
T-Bone and Tyvis, weekday morning starting at 6. And tell your smart speaker to play 97.1 The Fan.
When it comes to your roofing, siding, or gutter needs, call Newman Roofing. 614-NEW-ROOF. NewmanRoofing.com.
Everybody thinks they're a great driver. Outlaw Motor Speedway gives you the chance to prove it. Experience professional racing simulators, full motion rigs, and some of the world's iconic tracks right here in Grandview. Race your friends, join a league, or bring the office out for an unforgettable corporate event. And when the checkered flag drops, keep the night going with great food and drinks here or next door at Agave and Rye. Then climb back in the driver's seat and see who's got what it takes. Book your race today at outlawsimracing.com.
Hey, it's Timmy Hall for Central Ohio's most trusted orthopedic practice, Orthopedic One. A couple years ago, I felt like I was breezing through life. I was tearing through rounds of golf, and it hit me. Excruciating hip pain. Hip that would not go away until I saw my friends at Orthopedic One. Then, bye-bye pain. So if you're dealing with constant pain or you suffered an injury, start with the specialist. Start at orthopedic1.com. There's no referral required, and there's several convenient locations in Central Ohio. Schedule your appointment at orthopedic1.com.
We got a higher home appraisal after we put away our African art and family photos.
Has this happened to you because of race or national origin? Contact HUD at hud.gov/fair housing. A message from HUD and the National Fair Housing Alliance.
Whoa, okay. This one says you get a free phone if you switch. Hey, this one also says you get a free phone if you switch.
Yeah, they all do, hon.
The T-Mobile one says their customers had the lowest wireless bills versus the other big guys over the past 5 years. And their latest experience plans have Netflix included, plus a year of Dash Pass by DoorDash.
Hang on, let me see that. Oh, yeah, we're switching.
That's what I'm talking about. Do we clap now, or...
At T-Mobile, get savings that keep stacking up. That's value you can feel every day. And right now, bring your phone to T-Mobile and we'll give you $400 when you switch.
Savings based on Harris X billing snapshots from Q3 2021 to Q4 2025 compared to average AT&T and Verizon bills. Comparison excludes discounts, credits, and optional charges. $400 with new account on qualifying line. Unlocked device credit ported 90+ days with device and carrier. Entirely redemption required. Virtual MasterCard typically takes 14 weeks. No cash access and expires in 6 months. Card issued by Sunrise Banks N.A. member FDIC. Visit T-Mobile.com.
Well, Lorenzo, the pitch looked good.
Yeah, so green.
USA keeper was decent enough.
Didn't have much to do.
99 minutes.
Not a single goal. Well, Bet365 sure came through, though. I bet $10 and got $365 in bonus bets just for signing up.
At least someone scored.
Bet365. Winning is everything. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-MY-RESET. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in Ohio. T's and C's apply. In-app only.
Common Man and Timmy. Voted America's dumbest show by Marconi voters. Common Man is a Columbus radio legend. And by legend, I mean it's a miracle he hasn't been fired yet. And Timmy is, well, Timmy will complain about anything and everything. And he kind of looks like a woman.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
So there's that. Common Man and Timmy.
Sponsored by Hinderer Motor Company.
Weekday afternoons from 3 to 6 on The Fan. In the old days when people lived to be 40, you only had one option for listening to your favorite show. But now, ooh, baby, radio, podcast, The Fan app, and YouTube, just to name a few, live or on demand. You have no excuses. The Fan. All your favorite fan shows are available when you want them.
Head to 971thefan.com and hit that subscribe button.
The Fan, Ohio sports destination. It's sports conversation, but with a drink and umbrella as a garnish. This is Fan Sports Sunday.
All right, Colbart Teemus, Jacob Reimer, Isaiah Jacob. And it's very busy. 10 TV's Nicole Sheeran. And from Cleveland.com and the Buckeye Talk podcast, Stefan Kreisnick.
Woo!
So we're not paying them anything to be here, so let's not make them work. Let's just have fun and stay. Let's play a game. All right. It's called 2-on-1. Nicole and Stefan are teammates. Against me, I give them the topics, and they have to answer my questions. All right.
Okay, let's go, Steph.
You get to consult. Now, I'm going to make Stefan team captain, so I only accept answers that you lock in. Okay. You guys can bounce ideas off each other all you want to, but it's not a locked-in answer until you say so.
We lock it in, yeah.
So that way, I'm not just like, oh, you said that, that's wrong, and then you're like, I was just thinking out loud. So I gotta wait.
A millionaire?
I gotta wait until you submit me something. All right.
All right. Let's do it.
I'm scared.
We're good. We got this.
Best 2 out of 3. Reds take over at 105, by the way. Most popular female middle names from 2010 to 2015.
Why do we have year ranges, you
In
psychopath?
America.
Okay.
No, because that's just the most recent.
Okay,
but
well-
think just it's recent. I need you to name 7 of the top 10.
We got
Okay.
this. We got this.
Okay, can we like converse
Yes,
now?
that's what you do on the
Elizabeth
radio.
is definitely on there.
Yeah.
I would say like Anne, right?
I have to say Grace. 'Cause
Okay,
that's a popular
Grace.
one.
So Elizabeth, Anne, Grace.
Do you want to
think
lock
Marie?
those in?
Marie.
Yeah, let's start locking something. Let's lock in
Okay.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth is number 5.
Ooh, okay.
No, I said name 7 of the top 10.
He's listing the top 10.
That's in
where
the
they're
top
at.
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You want to lock
What was the second one you said? Marie?
Marie.
Okay, we'll go Marie.
Marie is number 1.
There we go.
Whoa.
Okay.
You
we
said Grace.
Let's do Grace.
Grace is number 2.
Huge. All right.
Okay, that's
Oh my
big. That's
goodness, I
big
couldn't
for
let
the
that one slip.
program. What was the other one
Anne?
we said? Anne.
Anne?
Anne is number 4.
Oh, wow.
You guys are
So we
loaded
got 1,
right
2, 3,
now.
4, 5. What about Rose?
you
How do
ma-
you feel about Rose?
Yeah, we could do Rose. Let's go
Do you
Rose.
feel good about
Lock that in.
Okay.
Rose is number 3, so you got all the top 5.
wow.
Whoa.
Okay, We're
Okay.
dialed.
You are
Oh
5.
my
God.
We're freaking dialed.
in.
Now, I've always said there are only 5 female middle names. They got the top 5. I need 7 of the top 10. You haven't used any of your 3 strikes yet.
Okay.
Oh, we have 3 strikes. Okay. We're good. We're chilling.
What's your
Okay.
middle name?
Elizabeth. That's why I said it.
It would have really helped if you
I
had
know.
one that wasn't in the top
Okay,
five.
hold on.
I need thinking out loud. This is the radio.
This is radio, isn't it?
Okay,
That's why we got that little music in the background. What's what
What
about
girls
Nicole?
do you know it? Oh, Nicole. I don't know if that's a middle name. Yeah, we'll go for it.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're going Nicole.
Strike 1.
Okay, name girls in your family and what their middle names are.
My family is so Serbian.
that's not helpful.
So Serbian. We
Okay.
really don't have middle names. Name girls in your family.
They're all
Stefan
Southern.
Kreisnick, ladies and
They're
gentlemen.
all Southern. It's like Marianne, Dada Grace. It's like
yeah,
that
I know.
kind of
They all have the
stuff.
double names.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start. Toss now just female names in general.
I feel like there's a very big one that you guys
Rose.
haven't named.
Parker, Anne, Annie. No.
No. Mary would
Mary?
Mary, you think?
Elizabeth Mary. No, he says that.
No.
Marie? Do we say
We
Marie?
said Marie was in the
Marie
top
was number
5.
1.
Yeah.
Why are we having such a hard time
Man,
now?
we're struggling now.
Huh. It's almost like these games get harder once you're actually in the
Okay.
middle of it.
Come on, start like thinking
I'm
Zenobia,
trying.
Carla.
Carla, Carly,
Carly?
Carly.
Just name your coworkers?
No.
Yolanda, Angela.
Okay, let's go A, B, C. A, B.
Okay, we
I don't
have
think
all day.
I don't think ABC is a middle name.
No, clearly.
I'm about to start.
Can we get a hint? Is that a thing?
I'll let these 2 help you.
Okay.
What about Lynn?
Oh, wow, you just told us.
Yeah, I like.
I
yeah,
like Lynn.
I like it.
What else was I supposed to do?
That was a suggestion.
Oh,
He doesn't
I
know the
actually
answers.
do like
he doesn't
Lynn.
know the answers.
Let's go
Alyssa
Lynn.
Lynn. I
Let's
know
go Lynn.
someone
Yeah,
named that.
let's go Lynn.
Lynn's number 8. Jacob Reimer, you are on the board.
Wow.
There you go.
Lynn.
What about
like that?
What about?
What's Eden's middle name?
So if someone's
Marie.
name is
See, we already said that.
Already used that one.
That's Rebecca.
someone's
That's,
name is
that's
like Mary
Rebecca's.
Kate.
That's why
Is
it's
Kate
off the dome.
Kate. I
Let's go
like
Kate.
Kate.
Strike 2.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
I thought we had that.
I really
You
like
got
that.
6 of the 7 I'm asking for, and you got 2 strikes used.
I really liked Kate. Lynn.
This is interesting.
What about H?
Carly Rae Jepsen.
No, that is way too specific.
I know at least one.
And honestly, that's when the
Hannah.
song was popular. So
That's true.
maybe.
Most popular. Well, it's not newborns. It's just in America, female middle names,
Okay.
most popular.
Okay.
And what do they have so far first, Cole?
They have Marie, Grace, Rose, and Elizabeth Lynn.
Those are all fire. Those are good.
Well, you need one more.
Yeah. I'm thinking of like first names that could also be middle
I
names
know.
because like Elizabeth could be a first and a middle.
Yeah.
That like used
Or like
there.
Anne.
What about like Jane?
Oh,
Like Mary
that's
Jane?
good. Mary
Yeah.
Jane. Mary
Yeah.
Kay,
I
Mary
think
Jane.
that's worth at least a risk.
Jane.
Yeah, we'll
I
lock
like
in Jane.
That's number 10. 7.
Oh,
Yes!
Beast.
You guys are
I was
legends.
just about to suggest Brooke.
Oh, that's a good one too.
That's
The
Nora's
ones
middle
you
name.
missed were Faith, May, like LMA, so, Southern,
Yeah.
and Renee. Faith,
Renee.
May, Renee.
Did I not tell Sarah?
But I asked you for 7 of the top 10. You gave me 7 of the top 10, so there you go.
That's a win, kind of.
We were like on a roll
Good
till
job.
we weren't.
4 on 1.
Yeah.
That's what they call the game,
All
right?
right. You take game 1. Game 2. This caters to you.
Oh.
Name me 8 of the top 10 media markets in America.
Okay.
I'm locked in on this.
Yeah, okay.
I hear about TV markets all
New
the time.
York, LA, Denver.
Well, let's start locking them in. New York,
Correct.
LA,
Correct.
Wait, Chicago.
Correct.
Dallas,
Yeah.
Correct. Oops.
Phoenix? Is Phoenix up there?
Phoenix. Sure, we'll go with Phoenix.
Phoenix is number 10 in the metro area. They are not number 10 in media market.
What does that even mean? Okay.
Strike one. I mean, strike one is what it means.
Big population like San
What
Francisco.
about? No. Atlanta's up there.
Oh yeah, Atlanta.
Atlanta is number 7.
Yes.
That's in the top 10.
What about Denver? Do you think that's up there? Wait, how many do we have?
You have 5 of the 8 I'm asking for. Name 8 of the top 10 media markets in America.
What about the Florida ones? Like Miami?
Tampa? No, that's in the 20s.
Okay.
Miami's probably, I don't know if it's top 8 though.
What about Jacksonville? They got a big population.
Yeah, they do.
What about
Hello?
So what about San Antonio?
What? He has his hand raised. Does that mean
Go ahead.
No, I'm just keeping the number. We've got 5.
You got 5.
Do you think,
The
did
Texas.
we say Dallas already?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we
Yes.
did Dallas.
Okay.
What about Houston?
Houston,
Yeah,
yes.
let's go Houston.
Yes.
Houston's number 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
huge.
You
2
got
more.
6 out of 8.
Okay.
2 more.
You don't think Denver's up there?
Yeah, let's rip it. Denver.
Strike 2.
Dang.
What was our first strike?
Yeah, wait, what was our first strike?
Phoenix.
Thank you. I was about to say, I knew it was something.
Can you
So we
recap
have-
them real quick? Yeah,
yeah.
thank you.
All right.
I need a visual.
You have the top 4 in order: NYC, LA, Chicago, Dallas.
I have a map of America.
Are we, can I look at that?
You also have Houston and Atlanta.
Okay.
So you need
San Francisco.
2 more,
I think it's San Francisco.
and you need 1 strike.
You do?
Or I
I
need
think
1
San
strike.
Francisco's definitely top 10.
There's
I just
so
don't
many
know
people in
if it's
California.
Like 9. Okay, let's go for it.
Okay. We'll go with San Francisco.
And we are down to 1 strike, and you guys need 1 more left.
Oh.
So you got it right.
What was that? What number was that?
10. So you're missing
Number
5,
9?
8, and 9.
Wait, we need 3 more?
No, you
No,
need,
we need 8
1
of the top 10. We need
Okay.
8 of the top
Oh, we're
10.
missing 5. Come on, we can get
What about
5.
like DC?
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay, hang on. Let's think. There's a lot on the DC, Boston,
no.
Philly.
Oh, wait, Boston. What about Boston? Do you not think that's up there?
I think maybe Philly over Boston.
I like Philly. Let's lock it in.
What
I
about
like
Detroit?
Philly.
What about Detroit?
Okay, you're naming a lot of places right now.
There's so many cities in America.
I think Detroit's. I literally looked this up like 2 weeks ago because somebody asked me a question. I personally.
Nicole Sheeran is looking for another job.
No, that's not what I was doing.
Come on, think about the top 10 jobs you would take.
Well, we've listed all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
I kind of like Philly or Detroit, personally.
Let's go with Detroit. Because Chicago's like the only Midwest one we've had.
I don't know if Detroit's top 10. I don't know if it's top 10.
All right, let's go Philly.
I'm stressed.
Let's go Philly.
Okay.
All right, we'll go Philadelphia.
Man. The other 3 that you were missing were Philly, DC, and Boston. I was so hoping you would take Detroit.
You would have killed me. Live on air would have been the end of me.
I'm so mad because if you said Detroit after just you listen literally in order. You said, man, DC, Boston, Philly. I'm like, he just read my paper. And then he's like, what about
And then
Detroit?
Nicole's over here
I know.
talking in
Like,
Detroit.
Detroit. And I'm like, please. All right, so I got beat 2-0 in both of those games. So there you go.
Look at us.
Look at us,
Huge.
Steph.
All right,
Shout out to y'all, though.
I know.
Isaiah
You
and
saved us
Ryan
on
were
the
really
middle
good.
names.
All right,
saved us
so
on the middle names.
that's a little bit iffy.
No,
but,
you still lost.
All right,
What was the third topic? What was it going to
Yeah,
be?
what was it?
name 10 Bruno Mars songs.
Oh, I could have nailed that.
Oh, well, let's find out on the other side if we have time because we're
Yeah, we're going to have like 3
we're gonna
minutes.
have like a 2-minute segment. So we got a commercial break. Isaiah's gonna give us an update, and then we're out of here at 1:04:50.
Wait, we have to name 10? That's actually a lot. Okay.
Well, you have the whole break to come up.
All
with.
right, let's go.
All right, see you in like 3 minutes. 97 on the Fan.
Just when you thought afternoons couldn't get any dumber.
You fellas been doing a bit of boozing, have you?
Common Man and Timmy.
Weekdays from 3 to 6.
Your home for dumb. The Fan.
Hello, I'm Shep.
And I'm Mark.
We're the friendly board-certified entomologists from Rose Pest Solutions.
Let's tackle some spider myths.
I've got one. Spiders will sneak up and bite you at night.
That's a myth. Spiders are not interested in having you as a midnight snack. Okay, I've got one. You swallow spiders while you're sleeping.
Myth. What spider would enter the snore hole of death? But here's a fact. Spiders can be hard to control.
So call the pros from Rose.
Call Rose Pest Solutions today.
800-966-ROSE.
Recalculating route. Estimated arrival time. Never.
For people with nasal congestion, snoring, or sleep apnea, finding a solution feels like a never-ending road trip.
First stop, my primary doctor. Then the pharmacy. Then a sleep specialist. Then an ENT.
What if there was just one destination for all your problems?
Welcome to Advent, your one-stop solution for nasal congestion, snoring, and sleep apnea for over 20 years. Unlike many other practices, we focus exclusively on these conditions, so you get comprehensive care in one location. Over 95% of patients with severe nasal breathing issues report improvement. Plus, most insurance is accepted for our effective 20-minute in-office treatments.
You have arrived at Clear Breathing.
Common Man and Timmy here for Hollywood Casino Columbus. Oh, Common Man, we got lots of exciting things this month.
That's right, like the grand opening of the new hotel so you can stay and play.
Plus, we got lots of great entertainment lined up now through October. We got the Hollywood Tribute Band concert series, from the timeless magic of the Beatles to the fire and swagger of Johnny Cash.
And don't forget about the $250,000 Sweet Spins drawings on Saturdays through June. You can win $250K cash or a 2-night package at the new hotel.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Want to protect our planet? The air we breathe, water we drink, and land we share? Real progress begins with birds. Yes, birds. The very ones we see and hear every day. On a walk, in the park, or simply out the window. That's because birds are more than birds. They're symbols, sentinels that reveal the health of our planet and our people. And by helping them thrive, all of us thrive as well. Audubon is a place where birds matter, where habitats are protected, where communities are engaged, and where change takes flight. Because at Audubon, hope begins with birds. Progress begins with birds. It all begins with birds. Audubon.
Broadcasting live from the McDaniel GM Superstore Studios. Driving excellence since 1916. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. WBNS HD1 Columbus.
Good afternoon, I'm Isaiah Jacob. The Guardians continue to roll, cruising past the Astros 8-1 yesterday. Cleveland hasn't missed a beat despite losing Jose Ramirez to a fractured hand. It was Travis Bazzana stepping up for Cleveland yesterday, going 4-for-4 with 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. They'll look to keep the momentum going this afternoon in Houston with first pitch set for 2:10. Down in Cincinnati, the Reds put together one of their best performances of the season, hammering the Yankees 10-2 on the road. They'll go for the series win today with a 1:35 first pitch. Pre-game coverage begins at 1:05 right here on The Fan. And at the U.S. Open, Wyndham Clark is in command heading into the final round. Clark fired a 66 yesterday to build a 6-shot lead, the largest 54-hole advantage at the tournament in 19 years. He's chasing his second career major championship as the final round gets underway this afternoon. Breaking sports news when it happens on The Fan, Ohio's sports destination.
Are you still in your pajamas? We are. You're listening to Fan Sports Sunday.
We appreciate you for doing so. Cole Bartimas, Jacob Reimer, Isaiah Jacob, Nicole Sheeran of 10 TV. On Cleveland.com and Buckeye Talk Podcast, the Fun Christ.
Nice.
He co-hosted with Stephen Means and Shane Gillis' cousin.
Andrew Gillis.
There you go.
That's right.
We have a minute and 10 seconds left in the show. Can you give me the requisite number of Bruno Mars songs in that amount of time?
Locked Out of Heaven, Risk It All, Uptown Funk,
Grenade. Your Man.
Your Man.
24 Karat Magic.
Yes, Chunky, Perm.
Oh, you're at 8.
1 minute.
Wait.
You have 1 minute to name 2 more Bruno Mars songs.
That's what I like. That's what I like. That's
Yeah.
what I like.
Yeah.
Okay, we need one more.
That was definitely the one.
I liked your dancing, by the way.
We need one
He's
more.
ready to go home.
Exactly. Yeah, he is ready to go. He's
Toast
been here for
Toast. I'm
most
trying to think
shows.
of his like Super Bowl halftime show. What was he performing?
By the way,
40 seconds.
Isaiah's going to throw it to break no matter what.
Okay.
Even if we're
we
going to be
win or
mid-sentence.
You got a song for us, Isaiah?
Do I have a song?
Yeah.
Of course I have a song.
No, Bruno Mars song.
Yeah, I have one.
No,
Do you
no,
want
no,
one?
no,
Do you want one?
no, no,
You're just
no,
gonna
no,
name
no,
a random
not this
song?
one. Not this one.
Okay.
I don't mean to rush you, but you got 20 seconds to name one more Bruno Mars
Really,
song.
15.
Did you say
Close.
Chunky already?
Yes.
Yeah, let me see if
Yes.
anyone's texting me with
Locked out of
Nope.
heaven.
No, that was the first one you named.
We're toast.
Oh,
It's over.
man, we
You
were
had 10
so
seconds to
good.
name one more.
Under
You named
pressure.
9.
Under pressure.
Under pressure.
That was not
No,
a
that's
song.
Queen.
If Yolanda was here, she would help us.
I win. Goodbye. 97
No,
won the fan.
No.
We have so many local shows, I can't fit them in a 10-second promo. So let's just say we're live and local all damn day. The Fan. Our show is over. Please enjoy this random game.